a 7-day streak of consistently streaming every day, but I am here tonight for y'all. Okay, I have a new goal. Okay, my new goal is this. I have a new goal for the rest of the year. First of all, I want to do a week straight of streaming. I almost did it. I think I did it though. A week straight of streaming, and honestly, and welcome to everybody who's joined the stream. Let me know what y'all think about this. Should I do a 24-hour stream? How does that sound? A 24-hour subathon, whatever you call it, 24 hours. We might be at that point. We've been having a good year. I think this year streaming, first of all, it brought the love back of streaming to me. Reminds me of nothing can replace 2016, but it reminds me of the heyday. So we've been doing good. I got to figure out maybe 24 hours I could really stream, but I got to make it mad interesting. I ain't gonna lie though. I'm almost thinking to October 6th, Drizzy's coming out. You think I could pull together a 24-hour stream in 3 days? I would stream from 3 p.m. Oh, nah, shit, that's a long fucking time. That's a long fucking. Nah, let me rethink this shit. Anyway, chat, welcome for everybody on all the platforms. Welcome to YouTube. I see y'all in here. Welcome, obviously, to Rumble. That's our home base. Make sure you guys have an account there. You will be able to see the intro, everything, and all the exclusive content that we do on here. Okay, salute to my people on Twitch. Twitch, always held us down. All right, we're gonna be thinking about this 24-hour stream thing. However, since I was gone yesterday and I'm back today, a few things has happened. Right. First and foremost, salute. There's so many people who appreciated the content we did on the whole Tupac investigation, his murder, the care and just meticulousness, how we just approached the whole thing. I appreciate you guys for appreciating me, and even then, I feel I could have done 10 times even better. You get what I mean? Sometimes we're only limited by time and other, just human factors. But, if you guys do want me to continue to delve into certain things, please, just let me know. I will definitely do it just for y'all. All right? Give me 1 second. Perfect. Okay. All right, cool. We will be actually getting to some of the Pac stuff. I don't know if we should do it, after, or we should probably do it now. What do y'all think? We could probably do it now, right? Someone said Cuddy smokes crack and y'all mad he got exposed. What? I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, I'll give you another update. Yo. Oh my god. Do you hear that? That's Pluto, man. I might have to close that door. I gotta share what's going on with my dog. So, I gotta. You hear him? He's wilding back there. Yo, first of all, new update. Pluto, who's like a year and a half, the girl dog, which is barely a year actually. The girl dog got her period, and Pluto been trying to fuck, and she been, when they're in the same area, Pluto horny as hell, and she been going crazy on him. So, he horny. Princess, well, the female dog is Princess. She been biting the shit out of him. Anyway, I'm looking around the crib today. I'm seeing mad droplets of blood and shit like that. My female dog bit the shit out of Pluto. This thing is leaking all over the place. I thought it was something wrong with one of his paws. I realized she bit his ear. And the thing is, because he kind of look at her like his girlfriend, he don't really bite her back. So she bite him. And I'm like, come on, bro. You know what I mean? Even my boy Pluto knows, don't even hit the woman, bro. Holy. Anyway, he's recovering. I'm gonna separate them for right now. Like she's just getting off her period, so yeah. Anyway, that's just an update of what's going on in my life. Yo, he don't bite her back. That's the craziest thing. Yo, she be going crazy on that nigga. Yo, he was bleeding a lot too. Like I was like, what the fuck? You know them? I got 2 Rottweilers. Their teeth are extra sharp. I'm about to tell Pluto like, yo, I know she's like your little girl or whatever, but you gotta fuck her up, man. You know what I mean? Fuck all that woke shit. Fuck that bitch up. Now anyway, okay, cool. Chat. Okay, what's the first thing I probably should get into? You know what? Let's do a little bit of the Tupac stuff, right? Let's do a little bit of the Tupac stuff. Give me a second. First of all, there was a slight update, which I wanted to play for y'all. By the way, we're going to get into a lot of Kanye shit. Do not worry. But while the viewers are coming in, let's just kind of hop into shit. Okay, so remember, Dwayne Davis, I believe his name, has been arrested for the death of, or the murder, actually, of Tupac. And essentially, people are wondering, how did this happen? Obviously, we went through a lot of things about how we even got to this point. We detail his self-snitching. We pretty much know all the details. Obviously there's still a couple theories floating out there like, hey, did other people, were they involved? Did they put money on people? Whatever, right? However, Keefe D, which is, I think it's Dwayne Davis, right? Keefe D was indicted through a grand jury, which means a grand jury, which I've now known, they met 5 times and the cops presented evidence that basically tied Keefe D to this murder. Okay? Now, typically in the United States, grand jury proceedings, whether federally or on the state side, it's usually secret. However, this is a huge situation. So sometimes you'll hear certain leaks. And by the way, I think some of these outlets got transcripts of this grand jury hearing. Now, this is why this is important. In a grand jury hearing, the police represented by a district attorney has to convince 12 citizens that are, well, actually it's more than 12. It's usually sometimes 23. My bad for that. A regular jury is usually like 12, right? The grand jury is usually like 23 or something like that. But it doesn't require unanimous. I think it requires like half for an indictment. I think half of the people got to vote indict, and then they'll have a true bill. Anyway, so a grand jury is okay. They think you did some shit, and to get the official charges rather than go through like a preliminary hearing, they have the secret type of proceeding where they present evidence, and the grand jury, their job isn't to find you guilty. Their job is to find if there is probable cause for you to be charged. Okay? Now, I don't want to get into too much, I keep telling you, I'm like the ghetto lawyer. I don't want to get into too much lawyer shit. But like grand jury indictments, usually they can indict anybody they want. You know what I mean? There's a saying, you can indict a ham sandwich. Anyway, we now know what happened in the grand jury for Dwayne Davis, Keefe D, with Tupac. Now, again, and this is the part I didn't say yet, the important part of this is that if the police or the cops or the DA are trying to get charges on this guy, they're going to play their hand heavy to, this is the evidence we got on this nigga. So if you ever wanted to know whatever evidence that they pretty much have up until this point, from 27 years ago till now, they probably would have presented this as probable cause, okay, in this indictment proceeding, which with the grand jury takes place in. Anyway, there's some news reports that came out of that. Let me see. Here we go. I think, is it this? Okay, here we go. So this is about the grand jury of it. Here we go.
The intersection behind me is where Tupac was killed back in September of 1996. He would die 6 days later from his injuries. And we have learned the grand jury met at least 5 times as prosecutors presented their evidence against Duane Davis. Transcripts the 8 News Now investigators obtained paint a picture.
I'm going to get this transcript. I don't have it at this moment, but I'm going to get this transcript. It's going to be very important, honestly.
Picture of what witnesses testified in secret grand jury hearings.
So a grand jury, some people hate it, some people like it. The grand jury is a secret court proceeding that doesn't involve the defendant. And usually the defendant doesn't know about it, right? Until the results are known. Also, all the things that happen in this grand jury setting is not privy to the person who is the subject of said investigation. So this is kind of rare that we're even getting any of this.
Before the panel voted to indict Duane "Keefe D. Davis in the murder of Tupac Shakur.
Ultimately, our persistence in this investigation has paid off.
It's an investigation that began with this video from 1996, a fight involving Shakur, record exec Suge Knight, and members of a rival gang. Hours later, Davis, the kingpin of that other group, allegedly ordered the retaliatory shooting. A Southside Crips gang affiliate testifying, Keefe is the one who's going to make all the arrangements and all the plans until that gun goes into somebody else's hand. Davis was sitting in the front.
By the way, sorry for that. I'm playing from YouTube, but there's actually Instagram. There's actually a YouTube clip. News Now. Give me a second. Tupac. Yeah. Okay. Which one is it? No. Fuck. It's grand jury. Sorry. Yo, by the way, I'm looking at shit on 2 different computers. I'm trying to pull up this video that's on this computer. Don't think I'm stupid. I'm not stupid. I am kind of, but not really. Oh, I gotta go here. Oh, it's not a YouTube video. I'm sorry. 8 News Now. I thought it was a YouTube video. I'm sorry. Here we go. Okay, so I guess this video is native to their site. Here we go, though.
I know a lot of people have been watching and waiting for this day. Today, justice will be served.
Our other big local story tonight making national headlines. Police making an arrest 27 years after the murder of hip-hop icon Tupac Shakur right here in Las Vegas. A grand jury indicting Duane "Keefe D. Davis for Shakur's murder. 8 News Now investigator David Charnes first broke the news of the raid at Davis's home. Now he's learning what was said behind closed doors, including who a witness says pulled the trigger.
The intersection behind me is where Tupac was killed back in September of 1996. He would die 6 days later from his injuries. And we have learned the grand jury met at least 5 times as prosecutors presented their evidence against Duane Davis. Transcripts the 8 News Now investigators obtained paint a picture of what witnesses testified in secret grand jury hearings before the panel voted to indict Duane "Keefe D. Davis in the murder of Tupac Shakur.
Ultimately, our persistence in this investigation has paid off.
It's an investigation that began with this video from 1996, a fight involving Shakur, record exec Suge Knight, and members of a rival gang. Hours later, Davis, the kingpin of that other group, allegedly ordered the retaliatory shooting. A Southside Crips gang affiliate testifying, Keefe is the one who's going to make all the arrangements and all the plans until that gun goes into somebody else's hand. Davis was sitting in the front passenger seat of another car when it pulled up side by side to Shakur's. In his book, Davis says he handed a gun to a passenger in the back seat who then fired. Metro Police showing this diagram Friday with Orlando Anderson, Davis's nephew, and DeAndre Smith in the back seat. Both are deceased. The gang member saying when he passed the firearm to Orlando didn't have a clear shot. Big Dre is 6'6". At this time, he's 370, 400. He's big. You're not going to reach over like that because shells would have been popping all in Big Dre's face and all kind of stuff. When asked if Smith was the shooter, the gang affiliate told the grand jury he did the shooting.
Dwayne Davis was the shot caller for this group of individuals that committed this crime, and he orchestrated the plan that was carried out.
A member of Shakur's security team saying he saw a, quote, larger size arm fired the shots. That man also telling the grand jury in the moments after the shooting, he approached a wounded Shakur who told him, quote, get on the ground. They're going to shoot you. Shakur wasn't talking about Davis's group, but responding police officers who thought the shooter was among the rapper's entourage. Also shown to the grand jury videos and other exhibits like photos that have never been seen by the public before. We expect to get our hands on that next week. Near Flamingo and Koval, I'm David Sharns, 8 News Now.
Okay, so essentially the police have to finally start presenting what they got to show their hand. They've been investigating for 27 years. They have probably information, videos, pictures. They have certain things that no one has ever been previewed. What the fuck is this? Hold on.
For 27 years, the family of Tupac Shakur has been waiting for justice.
What the fuck is this?
We are here today to announce the arrest of 60-year-old Dwayne Keith Davis, a.k.a. Keefy D, for the murder of Tupac Shakur.
A historic day in Las Vegas history.
I'm trying to see if there's any new video that I might be missing. I don't think so, though. It says 6 minutes left.
27 years after his death, Las Vegas Metro Police make an arrest in the September 1996 murder of rap icon Tupac Shakur. Our 8 News Now investigators, the first TV crew in court as the indictment was read. Thank you for joining us on your Friday at 5. I'm Brian Loftus.
And I'm Ozzie Mora. We have team coverage tonight. Investigators David Charles and Kyle Payne both standing by.
But first, Vanessa Murphy outside the Clark County Detention Center where Davis being held without bail. Vanessa.
Well, here it is, an indictment for the murder of Tupac Shakur 27 years later. Police and prosecutors say it's the words of Dwayne Keefy D. Davis himself which helped bring this case to a close.
Tupac Shakur is a...
Yo, how does that sound? It's the words of the nigga who snitched on himself that finally made us solve the case. Like, come the fuck on.
music legend. And for a long time, this community and worldwide have been wanting justice for Tupac. Today, we are taking that first step.
Clark County District Attorney Steve Wolfson referring to this indictment against Dwayne Keefy D. Davis. A grand jury in Las Vegas indicting the now 60-year-old man for murder with use of a deadly weapon, the charge carrying a gang enhancement, although he's not believed to be the trigger man.
Vanessa Murphy, Channel 8. Steve, can you talk about the murder charge if he is not the one believed to have pulled the trigger?
Yes, well, under Nevada law, and this is the law in most states in this country, you can be charged with a crime whether you're directly involved or whether you're an aider and abettor.
They've indicted Dwayne Keith Davis.
The 8 News Now investigators were there as the indictment was announced in court Friday morning. Chief Deputy District Attorney Mark DiGiacomo says starting in 2018, Davis wrote a book and gave interviews, saying as the head of the Southside Compton Crips, he obtained the gun and as the shot caller ordered the killing.
Since 2019, he's appeared at least 8 separate times in promotion of this book and repeated various versions of these events, all of which...
Hey, chat, let me add a little 2 cents to this. By the way, half of these interviews they told about is Vlad interviews. And I'm not saying Vlad did nothing wrong. But let me tell you this, chat. Remember when I think I was commenting about the raid of his house, right? Like, and people were, talking like, is he going to get arrested? I did I did a video. Well, we were on stream. We talked about it. I think I said this last stream too. Keefe D reached out. At least this is what was told to me. But I don't know. These days, I'm a little hot and cold on Wack's reputation because I used to say Wack never lies until I seen like 4 lies he told like in the last week. I was like, what the fuck? But I don't know if those lies are trolling. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, Wack reached out to me and Wack was just like, yo, Keefe D want to tap in with you. Remember, because I was clowning nigga for like self-snitching. And he was like, yo, Keefe D want to tap in with you. You want to be able to you want to come on your stream. And the whole time I'm thinking, and by the way, I'm thinking this is true. The whole time I'm thinking, I'm like, dog, if the police just did a search warrant at your crib, the next best thing they want you to do is to go talk online about the search warrant and the murder some more. So like, I was like, I Wack, I'm gonna see. I never really hit Wack up back to really set that shit up. A month or 2 later, that nigga's locked up. That's why I called Wack that day. I was like, Wack, you know why I didn't call you back to set up that interview or like get Keefe D on my stream? I knew the cops was gonna use some shit like that. Nigga, the cops was on him. Wack was like, yeah, that nigga knew. Anyway.
He acknowledges that he is, in fact, the person that ordered the death of Mr. Shakur and the attempted murder of Mr. Knight.
Wolfson says his office has been in contact with Shakur's family. They are pleased with the news.
Tupac was actually quoted as saying, "Death is not the greatest loss in life. The greatest loss is what dies inside while still alive. Never surrender." Well, we didn't surrender.
Now Davis is held in jail here without bail. He's expected to appear in court on Wednesday. There will likely be a discussion about bail, and the judge will consider 2 factors. Is he a danger to the community, and is he a flight risk? For now, I'll send it to David Charnes, who's live from the scene where it all unfolded.
Chat, they might as well let the nigga back out. All he gonna do is more interviews and give more evidence.
Yeah, Vanessa, it was just behind me in the intersection here behind me on Flamingo where Tupac was shot 27 years ago, almost to the week. It was in the beginning of September 1996. Since then, Dwayne Davis has made several public statements about his involvement in that shooting, and it's those statements that have led to this arrest now 27 years later.
This photo from Las Vegas Metro Police shows 60-year-old Dwayne Keefe D. Davis in custody in the death of Tupac Shakur.
That nigga look like he just saw Vlad TV, nigga. That nigga don't know what's going on. That nigga look bewildered. That nigga look like he just seen DJ Vlad. Like, he's like, what the fuck? You know what's so funny? Vlad interviewing these niggas. Vlad not even in the same room with them. Yo, Vlad talking to these niggas on FaceTime, nigga. By the way, salute to Vlad. Why the fuck would I even go in a room with a nigga like you, bro? Actually, I think Vlad said he did interview him in person one time. He said he did. Yeah, he did. Vlad say, bro, like 5 police officers. You know what I mean? Yo, here's the thing. Vlad did say he felt like he solved the murder of like Tupac in like knowing what really happened. I don't think he was talking about legally though. And I know a lot of y'all say Vlad's the police, but it's like, I think Vlad was under the assumption that because the shooter was dead, and I think most people, even this guy was under the assumption that because the shooter was dead, and obviously, you know, a lot of people from the victim's family was dead as well, that this was water under the bridge. It was always going to go down with a bunch of theories of what happened, and maybe we would have a popular theory of what really did happen. I don't think Vlad ever thought there would be an arrest. Nor do I, and by the way, I'm not saying Vlad was like setting this up for the peoples, but also I think this guy didn't think that there was going to be any arrest either.
Ultimately, our persistence in this investigation has paid off.
It's an investigation that began with this video, a fight involving Shakur, record exec Suge Knight, and members of a rival gang. Hours later, Davis, the kingpin of that other group, allegedly ordered the shooting.
Specifically, Dwayne Davis's own admissions.
All right. Okay. All right. Still with that being said, apparently he has a pretty decent chance of beating this whole thing. So don't get your hopes up too much. He probably will end up beating this entire thing just off the fact that there's so many people that died before. If people are saying that he's a cooperator or he has cooperated, you know, he probably has no problem with throwing the deceased under the ground. Shit, yeah, he was in the car. I'm pretty sure. Well, which I guess that might be the case. Was he in the car or not? If you're lying about being in the car, that's one thing. If you were in the car, no matter if you were the shooter or the driver, you're still kind of liable for murder. I don't know what defense he could come up with, even if he's gonna throw his nephew who died, Orlando Anderson, or the other two guys under the bus. I don't know if that's even a possibility where he could do something to not go to prison at all. So we'll see. The only thing I can see him doing is to try to avoid prison at all is like try to snitch on Diddy, but I don't think there's no link to Diddy. So it is what it is. All right. Anyway, chat. Let's get to the main topic, man. Kanye motherfucking West, man. You know, Kanye West is the greatest artist of all time. We have to be honest with. Well, to me, he's in competition with Tupac. Musically, is him. Hip hop artist is a whole different thing. Now we have great rappers, and you know, if we're talking about some of the best rappers of all time, you know, we're gonna bring up the Eminems. Some people might throw in like, you know, Andre 3000, Jada Kiss. Some people might, you know, like, you know, Black Thought. Like, there's a lot of people that if it's just rap, right? When I say greatest hip hop artist or best hip hop artist of all time, I'm usually talking about a lot of intangibles, because hip hop is a culture, and to embody this culture and to be creative and move this culture forward, you can't be, to me, the best or one of the top hip hop artists of all time if you're not pushing the boundaries, if you're not changing the game, if you're not changing not only the music that you're affecting, but the people who consume it. If what you do does not affect culture, you can't be the greatest hip hop artist of all time. I'm going to tell you why. Because hip hop is very synonymous with, especially culturally, certain type of people. And if you're one of the greatest, culturally, you should move those people. Okay? Because if we're talking about who got the most number ones or who blah, 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 we could get into a numbers game, but that won't really embody who the greatest of all time is. Okay? Just like when it comes to basketball, right? Like, you know, don't they say like Julius Erving got like 10 rings or whatever the case is, and you know, shit, how many rings Kareem has? But you know, they go to the guy who they believe qualitatively is the best, which they've said is Jordan, which I think LeBron passed, but whatever. Anyway, that's kind of how I look at it. So for me, the best hip hop artist of all time, you know, I got Tupac and Kanye battling it out. I don't think there's anybody else, okay? Everybody else you're going to name, I'm going to tell you what category they fit in. If you say Jay-Z, he's one of the best rappers of all time, okay? You say Drake, best rappers of all time. Greatest hip-hop artists of all time. We're really only talking about, it's a short list of people, and we're talking about Kanye and Tupac. Now, Kanye did a documentary, or by the way, interestingly enough about Kanye, this is what I've heard from like a lot of people around him. Kanye, at random times, is shooting like 2 or 3 documentaries about his life with different angles. There's just constant filming. And I've heard that Kanye, through his inspiration, this is why he loves Dame, You know, there's a videographer named Choke No Joke that videoed a lot of shit that Dame Dash was doing, coming up in the ranks, screaming at people at the Def Jam and all that type of shit. Legendary footage. I've heard that Kanye, even though a lot of times he might be off the meds, we know he's imperfect, politically incorrect, he's allowed cameras and multiple camera crews to film a lot of his life in the last 5 to 7 years. And from what I've heard, if you've seen Genius, that Netflix show, that shit is like, okay, by the way, it's great content. But from what I'm hearing, the level of access that other crews have got to him, whether it's even the Donda era or even before, is unprecedented. I can't imagine what's gonna come out of that. Anyway, what did kind of come out, which by the way didn't come out, consensually, was that there was like 105 gigabytes of Kanye West stuff leaked. Okay, it was 100 something. But anyway, they leaked over 100 gigabytes of Kanye West things, unreleased songs, unfinished this, documentary, partial footages. Basically, it looked like somebody had a Kanye drive and somehow it got hacked and it leaked onto the interwebs. All right. Now, we're going to hear things come out of this for probably months because Kanye West is always a guy. And I said this on Twitter, and I truly believe this. He's one of the few people that I know is the same way on camera as he is off camera. Like, for example, I know a lot of people on camera that is one way, off camera the other way. Now, even the people that I know that they're like, oh, no, I keep it the same way, for the most part, they won't say everything they say off camera. Like, they should talk people behind their backs, but they won't say it when the cameras is on. One thing I like about Kanye, if he felt something, he gonna say it. Whether he's cussing out Big Sean, whether he was talking about Jay-Z, he's basically always giving it up, and that's the big difference between him and anybody else, if you ask me. Okay? Now, one of the footages that leaked was, let me see. Where's the footage? Boom just sent me the shit, but I'm over here slacking. Okay. Oh my God. All right. I gotta type this shit in because I don't got. Don't worry, I got it. Okay. I believe this is it. So, this is a 7-minute unedited, and salute to Reddit, by the way. 7-minute unedited video of Kanye West, who, let me get the context for y'all.
On Lucy and Gray.
It says, Ye gets mad and walks out of a photo shoot. He says, I need to get rid of good music because I'm great. Good is the enemy of great. What the fuck am I doing? Okay, I bet. So this is the footage cut from the Nico, I don't even know who the hell. I think that's a guy. Nico Doc. Here we go, though. King Rod, what up, bro?
I'm not comfortable being signed. Neither of y'all are signed to nobody.
So he's on the phone, by the way.
I'm Howard Hughes. I'm Ye. I ain't finna be signed to nobody. And also, Scooter, as far as your percentage go, it's...
By the way, so let me also give context to this. This is 2018, okay? So this is 2018. I know you might be thinking about Ye in 2023, but this is 5 years ago, okay?
Eat what you kill. You don't get 10% of everything. You said that to...
By the way, I don't know who he's on the phone with, but he says Scooter, and I don't know if he's talking to Scooter Braun. Yo, play this. Niggas will literally lick Scooter Braun's ass in the industry. Like, that's a big wig. You know what I mean? Obviously, he came in as Justin Bieber manager, but, like, bro, this guy's like damn near a billionaire because his business moves and what he's done subsequently because he had that cosign from doing whatever he did with Bieber. It's like this guy's a behemoth, bro. Scooter Braun bought Taylor Swift's masters for those first couple albums. You got to understand, like, big fucking deal. That's why Taylor Swift's recording her whole thing, all her past albums again. So Scooter Braun, nothing to fuck with, okay? By the way, I think Scooter Braun's the one who gave QCP that $300 million, and the company that Scooter Braun represents now owns QC. So again, this guy, nothing to fuck with. He's like the elite of the elite. But let's play.
Nobody. I'm Howard Hughes. I'm Ye. I ain't finna be signed to nobody. And also, Scooter, as far as your percentage go, it's eat what you kill. You don't get 10% of everything. You said that to Lester. We never had that conversation. It's eat what you kill, period. That's fine. But as far as the Universal goes and the Sony ATV and all this publishing, y'all gotta figure that. And y'all just never even, the Adidas is now the N-word for y'all and shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't touch the thing that's my thing. You know what I'm saying? So we can recalibrate the whole shit. But it's like the Big John shit, the publisher shit. I'm not gonna send y'all on a long ass rant. Y'all know what it is. It's like, give me out good music.
One, I didn't tell Lester that. What I said Lester was that was already asked, and he should ask you where it should be going forward.
Oh, okay.
And then, like I told you, yeah, like the label sale is a 3 to 6 month process.
It ain't gonna be in this situation. It's gonna be a get me out this motherfucking good music shit now. And Scooter ain't gonna be no, I'm still putting my name on this shit. I need to get rid of good music because I'm great. And guess what? Good is the enemy of great. The fuck I'm doing giving Wanna Love You to fucking Tiana? What the fuck I'm doing giving that Daytona album to Pusha? What the fuck I'm doing, bro? That shit that shit was 3 dark fantasies that I gave away. Cop shot the kid, Nas rapping all goddamn offbeat on it. Don't even want to shoot a video. They shoot the video, don't even tell me.
Nah, he went in on like Tiana, Pusha, and Nas in like 30 seconds.
Wanna Love You to fucking Tiana. What the fuck I'm doing giving that Daytona album to Pusha? What the fuck I'm doing, bro? That shit that shit was 3 dark fantasies that I gave away. Cop shot the kid, Nas rapping all goddamn offbeat on it. Don't even want to shoot a video. They shoot the video, don't even tell me. These motherfuckers don't appreciate me. All these motherfuckers is trying to use me. I'm the greatest motherfucking artist living, and I can do everything. And I'm not being expanded, and my vision is not being expanded to what it is. I'm performing at other people's festivals and shit. I've been wanting a fucking festival. People not touring my shit. People saying I'm locked in a publishing. I've been recouped. These niggas made fake black skinheads. I got the fake black skinhead. Marty Van Deer talking about, I'm sick. Ain't nobody reach me. Y'all boys better not fuck with me, bro. These boys better not about to play that black skinhead on Twitter live quick. And I know my life is on the line when I'm talking. But I know ain't nobody gonna touch me because I'm too high profile. I'm not XXX, so y'all can't take me out.
Wow.
But I bet you I get off my motherfucking publishing. I bet you I get my motherfucking festival. And I bet you I get off of Universal. And I bet you y'all don't talk to Adidas again.
Yo, this is so crazy. Yo, let me tell you this. A few people told me, like, real talk. A few people told me something about Kanye. It was the craziest thing I've ever heard. They said, yo, when you're around Kanye, it's the most bizarre experience ever in fucking life. This is how they've described it to me. First of all, by the way, I don't even think I'm like breaking news here. I think even 6ix9ine said, yo, 6ix9ine, like, Kanye was trying to work with 6ix9ine when he got out. You know, actually, yo, but here's how Kanye works. Like, Kanye really, like, he don't look at nobody on his level. Like, Kanye think he's bigger than the president of the United States. Kanye told 6ix9ine to fly out and just had 6ix9ine sitting there for like 2 weeks, like in some, I don't know where the fuck he was at, but he was just waiting. He was linking 6ix9ine with a bunch of writers, like, all right, bet, yo, y'all find a beat, whatever. Have this nigga kind of write some shit for me, or like whatever. shit, I don't think they ever did the song. Like, Kanye was just busy with other shit. But here's the thing. All right, that to the side. Like, I know that might be a bomb for y'all, but this is how crazy. By the way, there was other rappers there too. Like, there was this 6ix9ine called me. He was like, yo, bro, this is where I realized all them niggas who was talking shit is cap. Kanye had mad other rappers there too that 6ix9ine was politic. I ain't gonna say the name because I don't want this to get big and then they gotta respond about, y'all know y'all was chopping it up with 6ix9ine when Kanye had all y'all out there. Y'all I know what I'm talking about. I'm not even gonna mention y'all names because I don't want to get y'all hot. Anyway, yeah, Kanye was supposed to do this is after Kanye did the game shit. He was supposed to do a song with 6ix9ine. Wack put that up. I ain't gonna lie. Wack kind of did the assist with that. But also, well, not only Wack because 6ix9ine had a relationship with Kanye because they did Mama and blah, blah, blah. Anyway. So I'm talking about, it's not this year. It's 2022? 2022, maybe 2021. It's probably 2022. Yeah, 2022. 6ix9ine's there for like weeks, bro. Like, I think it was like, I think it was there for like 3 weeks on some real shit. And like, when Kanye tells you to fly out, y'all work on music, you might not see Kanye, nigga. Kanye come when Kanye come. Like, Kanye is Kanye. Kanye a different type of nigga. Anyway, who was telling me? Oh, my other mans. These are like, I could drop 6ix9ine names. 6ix9ine's my nigga, right? Certain other niggas' names, I ain't gonna drop their names because some of these stories they might feel embarrassed about. So I don't wanna, like, 6ix9ine don't got no shame, bro. Like, he don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? He a real nigga too. So I could mention him. I ain't gonna mention these other niggas. He's sensitive. Anyway, this is how Kanye was described to me. Real talk. They're like, yo, Kanye will be in the middle of like check this out. They said this is how Kanye make music. Kanye will come in the studio. He's mad proactive. He's instantly on the board or he's instantly on some, like, making a beat, like instantly. Yo, 15 minutes he's into it, people come in and be like, yo, hey, we got Trump on the phone. He stops that. He has a 15-minute conversation with Trump. Then he gets a bunch of niggas that come from Adidas or whatever. Obviously, I'm talking about back when he was talking. Be like, hey, we need you to prove this and this. He cusses them out for like 30 minutes. Like, yo, that's trash. Stop bringing this fucking shit to, like, he's wilding, right? The next thing, he got to deal with the, yo, from what I've heard, which that just sounds so ridiculous to me, like he's doing 20 professions in one day. Like, in the middle of making a beat, like, he'll be in a booth, he does like 8 bars. All right, 8 bars, blah, blah. Oh, okay. Oh, shit, he got to get on the phone with some Trump people. Oh, shit, he got to get on the phone with Adidas. Oh, shit, he got to get... Yo, he's doing mad different things at once, which this makes it make sense to me visually. Look at this. The nigga just... Bro, have you ever cussed a nigga out on the phone and you just hot for no reason for like the next hour? You need to cool down? Bro, this nigga just cussed out one of the biggest managers in the whole music industry. I'm guessing Scooter Braun was on the phone. Cussed out some other probably important people. Says... I heard at the beginning of the clip he mentioned Lucian Grange, who owns all this shit. And the nigga hangs up within 2 minutes and he's just ready to take pictures. Like, how the fuck do you do that? Like, how the fuck do you do that? Like, how the fuck do you still do, like, how?
I don't want nothing that looked like Elvis. He stole. That's how I was talking to fake Elvises right now.
Oh my God.
Give me an African pose.
An African pose?
Fuck I'm gonna do? I'm posing like fucking Elvis.
Show me.
Yo, this thing is a goat. I'm gonna be honest with you. This thing is a goat. Said fuck out of here with Elvis. He stole. I guess you showed him a picture of Elvis.
I don't want nothing that looked like Elvis. He stole. That's how I was talking to fake Elvises right now. Give me an African pose.
An African thought.
Fuck I'm gonna do? I'm Ye,
Show
posing
me.
like fucking Elvis.
Show me.
Fuck is Elvis?
Yo, Ye is something else, bro.
I get the exact feeling from that phone call and the photos. Good.
You know another thing about Ye that's kind of crazy too? Like a lot of people compartmentalize. Like for example, if you were having that huge of a business call, right? You don't want nobody to hear that. You want some privacy. Like you want some privacy. Like to really summarize Ye, I remember, like again, y'all could ask Wack 100 about this because I swear he showed me this on his phone. That nigga Wack 100 literally, and I'm telling you, out of everything he's ever done, maybe he caps about a lot, but this shit was real. I see it with my own two eyes. That nigga showed me Elon launch a rocket off his cell phone. I never seen some shit. Well, the rocket didn't go nowhere, but it started it up. It's like just putting the keys in the ignition, I guess. But you seen the fucking like the bunch. And apparently Elon has like this crib like that's not that far from, like he could walk outside and he sees the rocket. Like the rocket's some big ass shit. So Elon has a crib there. Kanye goes there. That's when Wack and Kanye is kind of rolling everywhere. By the way, you want to know how Kanye and Wack really even tap in that close? Yo, Kanye runs out of gas on the highway. Wack was close to where he was at. Was like, oh shit, it's Kanye. Literally goes to get the nigga gas to fill up his car. And Kanye was just like, yo, I need a nigga like you. Like, literally like that. This is the craziest part about Kanye's whole thing. But I need a nigga like you. Yo, Wack told me he, like, for the next, 3 months, Kanye didn't want to do nothing without him being in the room. Also, there was, 2 dudes, some random dudes. Wack ain't even know him either. The same day, right? Kanye sees those 2 dudes. I forgot what they helped him with. The random dudes. They ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Kanye tells them guys, yo, I'm about to hire both of y'all. Come with me now. They come with him. Kanye was about to board a airplane. Kanye flies to some place and flies overseas with the niggas he just met one random fucking day and promises them jobs. Which is to me, it's what? Imagine just doing something nice for somebody or just be like, yo, check this. And niggas yo, come with me. And obviously it's Kanye, so you're going to go. But the niggas now bring you on this private jet going to different islands and shit. What the fuck? But that's how much money it was. Not it was because he still got mad money. But that's how Kanye really works. I used to ask him, does he have an assistant? They said, well, he has people he'll call to be like, yo, get this person paid. But Kanye just kind of moves around, he moves around without security. Sometimes he'll be on some weird shit where he says he doesn't want to have a phone, and that's the only way his team could catch up with him. Sometimes he dips off. Yo, this is the craziest shit I've ever seen, bro.
Just the ice cream. Just the ice.
I don't do right.
No.
I don't.
Look good. Okay. Just look good.
My body and my face is in the direction that my eyes are looking.
Okay. Blue.
There's always something about Kanye, and by the way, when you're in this industry too, there's something about Kanye, I don't care what nobody says about him, people admire that aspect because they're too scared to do it. For example, you see, even, I'm pretty sure this is a really dope photographer, really dope studio. He's not shooting with bums. But when Kanye shows up, he don't follow instructions. He tells you what's going on. And that's kind of unique because in a lot of this shit when it comes to industry-wise stuff, you got to just just nod your head and be like, okay, you want me to do this? You want me to do it? Like, you're just doing things to keep the check coming in. Kanye don't do nothing that he don't want to do, which is like, that's such a rarefied, unique space where the photographer can't tell him a motherfucking thing to do. The best designer can't tell him a motherfucking thing. Like, it's just Kanye.
Okay, coming up.
Eyes to me, please. Yeah.
Oh, you thought I was going to do my eyes?
I'm gonna trick you.
Don't say that, it should be over.
No. Come on, like, we're just kidding. Just joking.
I'm in LA.
You're
Tricks are not a joke.
But I'm from New York.
Yo,
Oh,
yay.
in that case. Yeah, don't ever try to like coerce me to do something I said I want to do. If I say I want to do something, your job at that point is to make sure I'm only doing exactly what I want. That's how they got this phone call. You don't want one of those phone calls.
No, I
That's
don't.
Yo, Ye is special, bro. I'm telling. Yo, listen. I could never talk to somebody like this.
what happens when people be trying to trick somebody.
I don't want to trick you. I just want to make you look good. That's all. I promise. This is all what I want. Don't scare me. Are you going? No.
Nigga, that's fucking Kanye West, nigga.
Oh, it was. Hello?
You wanna go? I bought these books for you. Come on.
Are you already leaving?
Yes.
No, please. Please. I'll never say anything again. I just let you. Come on. You cannot do this to me. Don't laugh. That's so sadistic. Come on, please.
What else do you need?
Stay. No, I need some. Like, it should be like many good photos. Like at least like 7, 8.
Nah, it's like you. Like I was dealing with some shit, and then like the shit you were saying, I wasn't feeling it.
No, I'm so sorry. Like I promise I've never seen something anything like this. Come on, please.
Yo, Kanye's car just conveniently just right there. Yo, this shit look like it's in the building. Yo, Kanye's car is in the fucking building.
No, I think those shots are gonna be fresh.
Yeah, there will be like 1 or 2, but just one more.
No, I don't feel like I'm not feeling it.
Yeah, you don't feel it.
We
It's my fault.
She fucked up. She fucked up the moment she walked up to a fucking goat like Kanye and told that nigga to pose like Elvis. Who the fuck is Elvis? Nigga, Elvis or Big Ye? Like, come on, what's up? What's up? That's how she really fucked up.
Hey, babe, no security guard ever came up here.
Yeah, they did. They were waiting outside.
Can I have a number?
You check.
Right. Hold on.
You need him to come in?
Are they out there?
Yeah, he's in.
Just look at the amount of fucking bullshit that I deal with every day. Like back.
Oh shit, Kanye driving a Tesla.
It's cool though. Everything like approach it with your fucking chest out. I felt like they caught she caught a vibe.
I ain't gonna lie, I think that chick is tweaking. Bro, you caught Kanye in like a rarefied mood, which, by the way, this documentary just makes that moment so much special. The fuck do you think this nigga is, like a Calvin Klein model? The fuck? This is Ye, nigga.
I like the colors, I like the tones.
Nah, yeah, you the GOAT. You the GOAT. Everything. This is what I be saying. I want to see if Drake. Oh, this is. We're gonna get to the Cardi B one before.
Cause he goes off the road.
Hold on. Oh, this is hilarious. I guess this was earlier in the shoot when he just got there.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, made it back. Yeah. I'm at the shoot, so we can have another discussion about this. I was like, oh man, this shit is just, it's all cap, bro. It's all cap. And it's like, niggas gotta get me out, bro. And it's like, and nothing better than that happened to me, and I need to get out. And also, Scooter, as far as your percentage go, it's eat what you kill. You don't get...
Okay. Anyway. So he leaves. This is him in Northwest. Imagine you're a kid and like there's a documentary camera just in your face the whole fucking time.
Hey, what's up? Yeah, I mean, Scott was saying the same thing when it was getting to that point, you know?
Daddy,
Yeah.
why do you always get on phone calls?
Hey, Fernaz, Norvaz, where I was always on the call. I'm about to get off the phone. I'll call you.
Damn, like his daughter was like, damn, daddy, why you always on a phone call? Like,
Daddy, I saw a tent outside, and it did not look like a tent. It was cardboard.
What, it was a tent on a cardboard?
Yeah.
That's like...
yo, you know what? I give Kanye for having a lot of patience. Kanye reminds me of a guy who, like, you could tell if he feels he's at a certain IQ, if you don't meet him there, he gets severely frustrated really quickly. And even hearing, like, him talking to his kid, just watch him blink like a mad top. It's like, I was just like, yo, he not about to go crazy on his kid like that, is he?
Like a tent. It was cardboard.
Look, he blinking like a motherfucker.
What, it was a tent on a cardboard?
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
That's like, that might be a homeless person, Northy.
You guys have to know who I am and hand me the tools to beautify the planet. And we'll start right here and figure out violence, figure out mental health, figure out the relationships with the police officers. This idea of a free city.
Yo, I could just see, like, just look at Northwest's face, and she's trying to figure out the world and figure out the world her dad lives in. It's like she's trying to figure out the world for herself, then trying to figure out the world her dad lives in, which is probably just bizarre.
A place where you can
Look, you can tell, because every little kid wants that approval from your father, and you can tell she's trying to understand his world and try to just, like, understand.
sleep for free. You have a place where you can get food 5 meals a day for free because we graze. We don't get these big proportions.
And by the way, like, I'm pretty sure in maybe non-documentary moments, like, he's super, like, affectionate, hugging her, kissing her, shit like that. Because right here, Kanye just looked like he don't give two fucks.
Keep our metabolism up. Where you can get health care, mental, physical, for free. Where you can get clothes for free. But part of getting them for free is adding your energy into the industry that makes it. So we're going to ask you to make your t-shirt. We're going to ask you to make your suit. We're going to ask you to contribute and put these beds mental health and therapy and put them into a society of, and not to know time, let's just call it, for lack of a better word right now, the future.
Yo, Northwest Face is like, yo, come on, man, just put on SpongeBob or some shit. Kanye looking over her like, yo, am I spitting or what? Okay. All right. Let's go to that Cardi B shit first.
Yes, it's Corey and CIA. Like, he didn't even have to say it. I know.
Yo, he's saying Corey Gamble, which is like Kris Jenner's husband or boyfriend, is a CIA agent.
What? You fucking CIA. What are you talking about? Like, what the fuck? This is my godmother. This is my this. He's Illuminati. That's why fucking Cardi B was over there. Cardi B is a plant by the Illuminati. She don't write her raps. She's just there to like sound as ignorant as possible, and then make songs like "fuck him" and you get some money. You know, she was literally replaced, Nicki Minaj purposely. That they put her there, and now she doesn't know what to do.
Oh shit! Nah. Yo, Grand clutch again. My boy got the full documentary. Apparently, it's 3 hours. Yo, by the way, Drill, I don't know how this is gonna look for the re-upload because I know for sure they gonna send takedown notices to all this. So, Drill, if you're watching this, you might have to edit this bitch where, at least for the re-upload, that they can't claim that shit. Is this? I probably typed it wrong. Oh no, I got it. Here we go. This is a full documentary right here. Okay.
Well, all my friends and chop these for Nas. Are you kidding me? Like, it's not an amount because the amount of like this went platinum, whatever. That's an intangibility. This is like one of the keys to happiness is human interaction. Could you imagine if I was still making this? So good. All I got is new problems. All I got is new problems. I'm gonna take a picture of you. To this prison system. Fucking arc.
Wait, do y'all want to play everything? I don't want to bore y'all. I want to play like possibly interesting shit.
The reason we started fresh, Chicago, this, that, very focused, very high level, soulful, fresh as fuck, not corny whatsoever, ever, individuals who understand the vision, love, respect the vision, but now you guys got to put your fucking foot down and say, this is what we need in order to be able to do this vision. We're not in Calabasas no more. This is a place we have 80 factories out here, we have workwear factories that will make it. But guys, pull it together, put your foot down, speak up, write it out. This is what we need. Like, we have to get it. Well, I get you guys tomorrow. All right, have a good night.
And I could go.
Chat. Hey, y'all do a vote. I'll play the whole thing. We could play the whole thing. I just don't want to bore y'all. I mean, other than Kanye, which we'll probably get some topics out of here with Kanye. Let me see. What other topics do we have? Jada, Pinkett Smith, Tupac, Lil Tay, Drake saying that he back for, for the smoke. Okay, like, yeah, we ain't really got too many crazy topics. Oh, Gunna just previewed. Oh my God, Grant sent me a Afrobeat song that Gunna previewed. That shit is hitting. Somebody said, "Oh, Tupac Shakur." Yeah. I think he got killed, didn't he? A nigga named Tupac got killed. The Lil Tay thing. Y'all want Lil Tay? I'll play this bitch from the beginning. All right, fuck it. We playing from the beginning. I'm gonna turn this bitch up and turn me down.
When you're delivered something that only would have been delivered to fashion.
By the way, this is 2 minutes into it.
Did I suffer enough for you? Taking enough fuck yous? One of them thought, what's new? Talking and thought, fuck two. Number thought, stuck to. Everything stuck to. And those words that stuck to. Man, I thought stuck to. Pulled up in that truck too. But it's not to touch you. Think it's something clever, but they can never touch you. That's something must do. Tell me what the fuck's new. Tell me, dog, what's new? They was saying, what you? None of them, what do?
I thought y'all said this nigga don't write.
In the form of a blackbird, I see you out the window now, channeling the window now, doubled on the endo now. This is more. I'm talking about that. Me and my wife always talk about that when it's the two birds together. That's my mama and her dad together. Good. But these moments right there, when this come to check. Yeah. You know, other than losing your mind, you lose your confidence too. Yeah. And I think partially because of, you know, the combination of the medication and the public opinions. You know, you're like, what do you do? What do you say to someone after something like that happens? Mm-hmm. Like, how do you ever be yourself again? And who are you and stuff? Because maybe there's things where part of your personality is right on the brink of that anyway. Yeah. And it's like, oh, what's your new personality now? I don't know if it was because I was medicated or because I was like rebuilding myself. I just didn't find the desire to, you know, show off to people like with clothes. I just had clothes I liked and colors I liked and textures I liked that I would put together. But it was the first time in my life that I wasn't wearing wealth. Mm-hmm. You know, and I think that was a breakthrough. There's all different forms of currencies. And obviously you can run off a current, but like, you know, love is a currency, youth is a currency. It's just that's the reason why people are young. I was like, I'm young. Yeah. Beauty is a currency. Obviously, money is a currency. Time. Yeah. Friendship is a currency. Respect is a currency. There's all different, like, you could probably sit up here and really think of like 100, which is just forms of like actual currencies that people.
Who's this guy? Look like a therapist or something. Who's this guy?
That people can use in different ways, and what do they use that currency for?
I feel like anyone who makes it in Calabasas is literally like, this is like Noah's Ark, and they're like, we're saving people's lives from fashion right now. No. Because you liked clothes and fell in love with it before there was an understanding that there was a fashion world that you could make it in. So now, like, here's a new world. Yeah. That you can make clothes and reach more people, actually. Yeah. It's just, you know, it gets questioned a bit more. There's more context that it goes into. It's about, in 2018, 2019, and into the future, you know, what does outerwear look like and feel like?
Yeah, I want Yeezys to eventually just be supermarkets. Like Walmart's meet supermarkets. You just go in and it's like this futuristic, you know, surplus.
That's him and Pharrell, ain't it?
What's the bigger thing? It's like the shoes selling out, or me coming to terms with the stigma of mental health and shit.
Yeah.
You know, and I got a responsibility to talk about it because I've been so blessed. God was like, okay, you know, if this is a scene in the fucking Bible, he's like, okay, I'm gonna not have your wife leave you. I'm gonna not have Adidas drop you. I'm gonna not have, you know, all your fans turn their back and shit. We're gonna keep them right here. You know, what if my mom, like, first time when I was 8 years old and I spazzed out and shit on the bus driver because he wouldn't drop me off at the house and shit. Because he's about to lose his job. I know at 8, he had to drop me off to school. It's like 7 blocks cold. You know, 7 blocks away. I see him pass my house. He dropped me off. I was the same dude in the backstage of the MTV Awards. When they put me in a hotel, it was the exact same bags. It was no different. Yes, it just had been not diagnosed.
Yes. Yes.
Like, oh, it's some artist shit.
I remember. The elevator.
Yeah.
Back in the day, like, I wanted to do this album that was based on the words that are on top of medication bottles. You ever seen those words?
No.
Push down and turn to open.
Okay, yeah, that's fire.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because that's what society does to us.
Yeah.
It pushes us down and it turns us to get us open.
Yeah.
And I feel like for what you're talking about right now, for what you're doing, there's something, that's a nugget for something.
Yeah. I wasn't even dealing with those drugs, but when Yeezus, one of the titles was Thank God for Drugs. And there's a George Condo piece that he did that's got me covered in pills. And who knew one day I'd be covered in pills? I just like, it's like brought it into fruition, inception or some shit. That's a problem with being a visionary and shit, or being a psychic, or being a medium.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons why I went to the hospital. Like, that's the shit, because I see all this shit. Like, here's a point where I talk to people, and they be like, oh, okay, I'm not going to ride with you on that one, or I'm not going to ride with you on camera on that one, but it's medium. You know?
What do you think is happening when you're sitting there freestyling and you're just repeating the same thing over and over again? What's the difference?
Yeah.
Your repetition can lead to, like, and chanting can lead to, you know, opening something up and things coming through. I mean, it would be insane for them to think that it's you. Is that what everybody thinks? We're vessels. We're antennas. We're tapped into what comes through the ether.
Someday I'll make all time. Someday I won't make the time, but I never made the time. Gonna go with the time. Some things just the ways of time. I'm not gonna fight in mine. I can someday
But I'm just saying, like, you guys are titans. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the kids that look like us, that's what they need to see. Because there's so much division out there in the world right now. Like, they need to see that, like, we can see past what our differences are. And our differences just, I hate to say it usually, if you boil it, it usually always, at the bottom of the pot, is either going to be greed or ego. And most of the time it's both. You know what I'm saying? When you can let the ego out the way, you can't let the greed get out the way. When you can get the greed out the way, you can't get the ego out the way.
I promise this, I'm gonna protect them like Obama kids. Damn, I'm a mama kid, cause that's what my mama did. Kept all the promises. That's not where the problem is. Too many feelings in the open air. Wondering if anybody cares out there. I use the world as my therapist. Rap about my problems and struggles.
songs, but can't nobody solve them. My pain was used here to interchange. Ideas get exchanged. I get a little change. I brought a little change. With or without the fame, I literally felt the same. How you gonna tell me I should be ashamed? All the talk about Bitcoin's a bit annoying. Some people only hang around when I'm employing. Due to Vanessa B. Cross culture in the crib, I needed the negative space for it. More negative controversy, but not gonna lie, that's what pays for it. I'ma always say something wrong, just wait for it. And at that moment you kill me and spread hate for it. To the moment I was in UCLA for it, I thought I was made for it. Thought I could take anything. Knew they thought they would never leave. The thing that breaks the whole tradition, whether it's bling bling or cars, loads of bitches, our flows is different like Narcos, The Simpsons. Niggas wanna make my emojis blacker, but what's blacker than a Simpson? OJ, okay. See, that's my road, man. I always been trolling. Wore the bare head just to piss my label mates off. Always didn't fit in and started to do it on purpose. Was I really different or just being different on the surface? Was rapid, method acted, connected to a bigger purpose. I seem to destroy everything I built in the pursuit of perfect. Happiness is accepting everything won't be perfect. And the worst parts of this movie called Life Gonna Be Worth It. When niggas act phony, I did this to me. When niggas backstab me, I directed that movie. All the signs is in front of you. Just matter what you want to do. Choose wisely who you take advice from. That's all I got to know.
Wow. Is that for this doc?
At least niggas can't say he don't write at all.
I guess it could be now. It's on the album. I haven't laid it yet. I just wrote it up and did it.
Wow. That's hard. Is the doc coming with the album?
I think so. It's currently called 500 Days from UCLA. But it's just like going through, you know, going to my resorts. I'm about to go next month, actually. I was supposed to go for a month. My dad got diagnosed. He's in stage 2 cancer, so we bring him out to LA because they got the best doctors and shit. And so we're gonna cut that trip short. But I just think about, like, when you say that cancer, people don't have jokes for that. Like, you say mental health, it's all kind of jokes since old Redman raps and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's jokes for that. But it's just that it's health. It's like spraining your ankle. Like you sprained your brain. And if you got a Ferrari, that motherfucker might run off the track. It was a whole process after I got out of the hospital of like me regaining my confidence and turning back to Ye. So the first thing that my wife did was have Tony Robbins come to my house. And I was like borderline suicidal, matted out, sunken place, all this type of shit. And I went to his event, right? And then I started coming out here doing hikes out of Wyoming, Aspen. Then I started getting my like confidence back. And that's where like the bars come from, is confidence, it's the energy and shit, right? So I broke down the album into 7 chambers. Relationships, technology, finance, awareness, and architecture, which can have subcategories like relationship, family, technology, social media, finance, debt, esteem, self-image, self-worth, health, wellness, mental health, awareness, mortality, consciousness, architecture, design.
Cause he goes off the roads, Ric Flair on your beat. That is a theme song. This a theme song. Now get your beam on, get your game mean on. Now get the beam on, the meaning on. Now get your beam on, now let your friends know.
We got a few albums. Yeah, as you know, there's a few people coming out. You got Travis, Drake, you got Cuddy here, you got Nas here. Wow. So, but I thought that putting all these things through this, I don't want to say a filter, but you know, people have like a funnel. It's like this and that. Our funnel's like this and that. Okay. Like make your ideas bigger or best.
remove shit, like all the tools and all that, you know? Like that first joint for Nas, you know? If I had everything, I would change anything. I could change it. You know what this song is, right? This is like full-on stadium, blah, blah, inspiration. But I think it should be like me and Nas, like I should sing the first part and we should rap the second half and shit. Also like how I would do like a Twister record or something, like, and I just take the, but all that shit like, don't think the same as, we don't think the same as anyone else. Dark boy, don't you shy away.
I would change it. I could change anything. And if I changed anything, I mean anything, I would change everything.
That sounds like The Dream, don't it?
Dark boy, don't you shine.
The whole idea of being in the simulation. That when you're a kid, you see a coffee table and you think, oh, I could jump on that. That's like a jungle gym. That's a mountain. And somebody says, no, don't do that. That's a table. At that point, it went from what you felt it was to what someone told you it was. And that's what thinking is currently. Thinking is a series of other people's thoughts, and you make other people happy to what they believe something is. Is that what you really feel? Feeling. So.
Oh, sorry. Am I tripping? Or I think that's the same outfit he was wearing when he interviewed with Charlemagne back in 2018. Let me look. He did an interview, Kanye West, Charlemagne interview, 2018. Yeah, here it is. This interview right here. He's wearing the same shit. That same little hoodie, same color, ain't it? Yeah. His hair looks a little shorter in this one, but maybe it's just lower definition. Anyway, let me keep playing.
Artists somehow maintain, that's what they say, they maintain their 2-year-old, their 3-year-old, they don't lose their dinosaurs feeling. I want to play drums right now. You know, like that feeling and shit. So I've been able to take that feeling and package it onto a, rap, like a rap bar. Take that feeling and put it inside of a speaker. Take that feeling and put it inside of a performance. Take that feeling and put it inside of a relationship. Every Christmas, every Valentine's Day, like take that feeling. So it's all a mentality. What's one of the main things that people ask me? Yay, how did you think of that? That's why Yeezy is a mentality. It's just ways for you to break yourself out of the simulation so that you can think about what you're feeling. That has to be on the album and shit. Yeah. It's like why we're here, basically.
Hey, chat, what's the timeline on, those 7-track albums that he did? Did all of them get released in 2018? By the way, if that's the timeline, I see why my boy was probably doing a million things at once.
What's that? What makes an artist whole? What makes a man whole and shit? For me, to have be married, wife and kids, coexist, and be able to go away for 2 weeks and do an album with Cudi with all my friends and chop beats for Nas. Are you kidding me? Like, it's not an amount because the amount of like, this went platinum, whatever, that's an intangibility. This is like one of the keys to happiness is human interaction.
Nah, this shit cold. Chat, I know y'all gonna say I can make everything about Drake, but I'm sorry. I gotta see Drake do some shit like this for me to be like, yo, this is the real GOAT. Like, yo, I gotta see Drake do some shit like this, bro. I'm sorry. Like, as much shit Kanye talks, bro, you know he's backing the shit up with mad lab work, mad studio rat shit. This dude is the epitome of when he's talking shit, he put the work in. I'm sorry, I gotta see it. Chat, even if it's him slapping them niggas up in the OVO sweatshop.
This a big face, she can't see my room, fuck her in the hallway. Getting bored with this money counted all day. More than alligator, I ain't talking Lacoste. Like a mix and match would be a big boss. She said maybe I was feel like a boss. She said I'm in the wrong hole, I said I'm lost. She said I'm running too fast, I'm exhausted. Put up in the ears on like Mickey Mouse did.
Wait, help me understand. Why did he just play? Why he played a Uzi song? He was just turning up, or Kanye had some Why you just play that?
You can leave your laptop in there. We're good.
Someone that really respects design. This is like the best curation I've seen in like years.
I'm doing like out there with steps. I did all slopes. So the usually home, we're talking about soft homes, like where a kid can like live in a home without dying. One of the things is they did not understand when I was like floor to ceiling screen.
Yeah.
Right.
There's like no other creative, I don't really like the term rapper and all that, so a creative that pays this level of attention to detail. Ever. And I don't think you can find people. It's really difficult unless like, you made that the norm of life. If you want to talk about that, see, like, I never seen it's like when I leave, I want the standard for a creative that makes music and does their other got to be this. Right? You feel me?
This is just keeping it raw.
Yeah.
It's just like, why motherfuckers I gotta paint it?
Wow. And I see this, and I talk to people all the time, like, what's the 22nd century gonna look like?
Wow. But that's what we have today.
Minimalism.
Yeah.
It's like the best form of design.
Well, I say essentialism. I need to show you the bathroom.
I seen, these are the sinks where like it's a flat top. Look, this. Oh yeah, I can't see it. This is a sink with a flat top right here. I think I seen it on like one of the little Cribs episodes, not Cribs, but like a vlog that Kim K put up.
Yo, listen to this new shit, nigga.
Yo, what's poppin'?
What's good, bro?
Good?
Yeah, I like that biker shit.
Oh, thank you, bro. I appreciate that.
Yo, listen to this new shit I got. That I just did with Pump.
Listen to this new shit. Okay.
Yeah.
What's
good, bro?
Is that Will Smith's son?
Yeah.
What's poppin'?
That's good.
Yo.
I'm headed back to the office.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's tight.
Check it.
Not all day they couldn't say the shit they wanted to say. They had the fake orgasms and shit. We can tell niggas today, hey, I wanna come, motherfucker.
You're such a fucking hoe, I love it. You're such a fucking hoe, I love it. You're such a fucking hoe, I love it. I don't fuck a bitch till the cuss. Your boyfriend is a dork, make loving. I just pulled up in the ghost, fuck that bitch.
What's up? How you doing? We're doing good. Oh.
Burglars.
Oh shit, damn.
By the way, chat, I don't know if y'all know who's in the some of y'all might know.
Good,
My
bro.
bad. I ain't trying to go back to, I don't know if you know who this guy is. This guy, his name is Boo. By the way, he's the guy who sends me all my Yeezys. Or any Yeezys I've gotten from Kanye. That's his manager. That's Akon's brother. So Akon's brother is this guy right here. Which I don't even know how he don't like how are you Akon's brother and end up being Kanye's manager, but like fucking shit.
I'm headed back
Anyway,
to the
sorry.
office.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's tight.
Check it.
Not all day they couldn't say the shit they wanted to say. They had the fake orgasms and shit. We can tell niggas today, hey, I wanna come, motherfucker.
You're such a fucking hoe, I love it. You're such a fucking hoe, I love it. You're such a fucking hoe, I love it. I don't fuck a bitch till the cuss. Your boyfriend is a dork, make loving. I just pulled up in the ghost, fuck that bitch.
What's up? How you doing? We're doing good. Oh.
Burglaries.
Oh shit,
Oh, wow.
damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Awesome.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Only in Hidden Hills. Where we have happened like fucking.
That song is really next.
Yeah.
Staples Center tonight if you're not doing anything. I'm performing. Cole's performing and Thug too. So if you're not doing anything you want to pull up.
Okay.
Just letting you know.
Yeah.
But that song is fire. When are you dropping that?
We gotta do the video for it. When
Wow.
we drop it, yeah.
What does the planet feel like now with all the information that we have and this merge? What does the hybrid feel like? Disney's like make the happiest place on earth, and Yeezy's is make Earth the happiest place. For me, it's just, to approach the universe as an artist. It's always an artist's approach, like when we did 350s or sculptures. Every color, material, we're an artist community here. I create that concept team, so that's kind of how it is.
I'm at a stadium level for what I do in music, and we're stadium level what we do in shoes, but with apparel, we're not there, so it's like figuring out how to jump to that mountain. It's cool that there's iterations and the public is involved and all that type of shit, but then at a certain point you have to like make Toy Story. Yo, what's good? I walked over to this shoe archive. And there's a lot of sneakers here. I think it would actually be better if, you, Tibby, anybody you wanted to bring kind of came over here and we just pulled them out on the floor and then said, well, these are the kind of shoes that we want to make. Also, I see the shoe I was just about to ask for. Okay, cool. Thanks. Could you imagine if I was still making this?
That's a Barkley?
That's a Yeezy, the original Yeezy.
This was the original Yeezy?
Yeah. Come on, Steve, you gotta get with the culture.
Very nice. I never saw them. How many did you sell?
Well, Nike limited them to 5,000. And I think, it took me a while to get to a place where I could even articulate now what I want, and now that I can articulate it, people just have to listen. Yeezy hasn't truly been designed yet. I can see it as a founder visionary, something why did I love that Just Do It shoe and that Velcro situation. I love that this thing. The shoe that probably best describes, there's two shoes. Okay, I'm gonna just do it. Excuse me for making it kind of animated or something. Yeah. There's two shoes that are closest to the way I see the Yeezy store being here. Which two shoes are? What? And actually, there's three of them. He's got two of them right now. What's the other one?
These are mine.
But yeah, why did you pick these though?
They're just different.
So fucking sick. He picked the two out of them and shit because I thought this one. What's the other one? That best describes, when I describe that store, that convenience store of the future, our Blade Runner, our Star Wars, what we're supposed to have, the shit that Elon Musk is taking us to Mars, and we're the apparel convenience store version.
What's the other shoe? It's only one other.
I like that one over there.
Only other one. This is Yeezy Supply right here.
That looks like the. I mean, there's probably be a more comfy version of that.
So I wanted to talk to you about this T-shirt I'm wearing. Actually, I had Tom working on it, but we'll go to the mirror over here.
Yo, this thing is nuts. Like the way he's like going through shit, he just went from sneakers to now he's talking about his T-shirt. I told y'all, man, this guy is like, it's like watching a guy, but I don't think it's necessarily a train wreck. He does crash from time to time, but I do think this is genius.
It's something cool about it. It totally falls like it's straight, even though it's not cut straight. So it's almost cut more like a crew neck sweatshirt. But I think from the side it might come out a little bit too much. When Tom does his patterns, they do that too much.
Wait, but like it doesn't. All the other stuff feels nice.
Yeah.
We can't do the mirror here, but we can do like
So that's why they did. That's the only reason
on
they
the
did
one
it.
scene on one side.
Okay. What makes we need to be able to manufacture the T-shirt where we find our shape, but we have it where it makes the least waste possible. And if we're making a lot of waste from the pattern, then we need to use the extra T-shirt fabric for something else. So also thinking about the pattern in a way that it makes, because the fashion industry just pays on 25% of the waste in the world. So we need to
make it.
Yeah, as we're thinking about a pattern, we can get our vibe, right? But then you gotta switch it to. So what did we do differently on this?
So it's different angle on the Willy t-shirt and updated versions. That line goes like that, so we still have a point here. And I make the line straight, but it's still.
Is this as wide as the Willy t-shirt? Or did we make it a little bit slimmer? Because I want it to be slimmer.
It's a slimmer than Willy's t-shirt.
Okay.
But it's a bit wider than Tom's last.
It's wider than this one?
His is a little wide. I fixed the last one, so I'll show you later.
Okay.
Yo, yeah, I can't hear.
Such an interesting shape of a t-shirt, right? It's like.
I love it.
Just the first version you can see. I want to take my ideas to start helping the world. My conversation is we're going to go world problems one by one. Research, AIDS research, figuring out medications that are silver bullets. That means ones that treat the problem with the least amount of side effects. Mental health, education, and the way people deal with people with mental health, creating facilities where how about some fucking fresh air instead of 10 pills? You know, one by one. We're gonna soup this motherfucker up. We need the best architects. This shit is ghetto. It's just fucking bootleg. This fucking Ferrari needs a shop. When the people don't have land, they settle for brands. They want Jesus Polo Sport and Obama again. Democracy is just a simulation. The government, I didn't want a $30 billion snow and I'm loving it. And I got it, Sean want a sign or some other shit. Sean White looking like he working for the ages. Wish a white dude would tell me about black lives. Wasn't my choice when my parents got me baptized. Black oppression is a business. I see they want to test me like the litmus. So I moved that up. What did you think about that freestyle?
Every time I hear it, I hear something different in it. It was like when you told kids how to move, when you were like the person system was privatized and shit, and none of the kids knew that who had ever heard your music before.
Yeah. You know what I think the juxtaposition was that I was pushing is like the whole Kanye fan thing, right? It's like, okay, here's a rap that's talking about teach white dominance, right? But then I've got that hat on. That's so weird. But did you read it? You read the thing I said about?
Definitely jarring every time I see the hat, man. I can't lie. It's like a very jarring image, but like I said.
But what's so cool is like you can see that and still be like, oh man, I like this rap.
Nobody got killed or arrested. Man, I don't spend time, I invest it. We don't never take time to count the blessings. Don't you know that our presence is a present? Don't you know that God's dancing on the blessings? It's the simple things in life, simple things in life. The simple things in life, simple things in life.
Simple Things is a great unifying principle, but the track's insane. I love it. And it's unlike anything. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Really good.
And we think about, I mean, maybe there could be some sub in it, but
it doesn't need it. It's
yeah,
cool
just
like
leave
that.
it like that.
Yeah. I
It's
feel
so
like
simple.
there's also stuff melodically going on.
That's Rick Rubin, ain't it?
That you can have as opposed to just rapping. There's probably a singing part that we can pick up that's already there, and just have words to, and just have that be like another big element that takes up a lot of the song part.
Rick Rubin did 99 Problems by Jay-Z. That's all. What else did he do?
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah,
it's so good.
All I got is new problems.
All I got is new problems. That's the chorus. That's the chorus right there.
All I want is new problems.
All I want is new problems. That's what everybody will say.
Yeah.
All I want is new problems.
I can't. Old ones gotta stop. So.
Yeah, not dealing with you problems.
No more dealing with you problems.
No more dealing
I'm
with
off
you
to some new.
problems.
I got some brand new problems.
I got some brand new
I'll
problems.
stop. No more dealing with you problems. I got some brand new problems.
Woo! No more dealing with you problems. I got some brand new problems. And this is a song about success and lifting up. And
I played you Cop Shot the Kid. You heard that, right?
I don't think so.
Can you load that?
Boston on another friend died. Boston for long when I'm in that. Something wanna let us inside. Boston on a song when he didn't hide. Boston on it down if he getting high. Lost him on a song just getting by. Most of us is on just getting by. Boston on a song when you get live. Got a 9-5. On a 9-5. Working 9-5. Barely stay alive. Making ends meet. Shot on ends meet. Black on black. Packs that stuff when we got that. Don't go.
Man, you should get that to me a black cop, bro. And let us like.
Yeah, I feel you, but I'm not gonna do that.
I already see it, the vision.
Yeah.
That one.
I feel you though.
He like, I know why you.
Hey, is that Rhyme Fest? That's Rhyme Fest, ain't it?
Yeah. But man, I would approach that like from a whole different angle, like kind of like they got a job to do and they got a family to go home to and they ain't even know it was you. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's a bigger problem then it's a bigger problem than the referee. We might want to look at the whole league. Like, like, you know, it's kind of like I'd approach it like, you know, like, you know, big misunderstandings can create bigger misunderstandings, and like we, you know, like you looking at the command, you looking at the chief. You probably should be looking at the commander in chief. But let's be brief, because really it's just throw the reef, like, you know what I mean? Just lay on the reef, and like man, like, you know, and it happened to a white person too, and nobody talked about it, and like because they were poor. You know what I mean? It happened to a Mexican too, and nobody talked about it because they were something else.
When I hear cops shot the kid, it makes me think when I say, question your common sense, teach white dominance, all that type of shit. What I was trying to say by that was like, the willpower is the real power. They kill your will. Kill that will. Kill that will. He was gonna leave something to his kids. Kill that will. Like, they kill your spirit. They break your spirit earlier. Like the roped up elephant. Why does an elephant stay roped? Well, when they were a baby elephant, he tried his best to pull on the rope. He could never fucking break out of it. By the time he was grown, he totally could break out of it, but his spirit was broken. The cop shot the kid.
That's deep.
Yeah.
His spirit was broken from not being able to break the rope as a kid.
Yeah, and that's what I did.
Oh.
Number one spot, you been cheating on me. Niggas get you, start thinking that they me.
Drive on. Yeah, you ain't get that wheel?
Just inspiration real quick. It could be more lit though, it's alright. That's conception. What we got? I've been working on language and putting, you know, positive energy into it. A lot of times I'll be like, yo, this is sick, this is ill, this is dope. And what I've been adjusting is not using words like ill, dope, this, that, all these like negative things are supposed to be positive, because words have power, you know? So when we communicate, let's communicate, and especially when you communicate with Robert, only positive projections. This is awesome, that this is dope.
All this killing over is just overkill. Used to none of one of thunder on that bitch. Used to pull up in a Rico, now we own that bitch. Zona shit is up and on some zona shit. Run up on the zona, who you go and get? Good energy, good energy. Good sending me, no enemies. No enemies offending me, it's like tending me. I feel the me, you feel the enemy of energy. Like a enemy, the one affinity. We finna eat, on affinity. The ball is on the thought we finna see. Done it for us on the thought it's like Tennessee. Fucking Denny, holding back again, my finicky. I ain't buying pussy, yeah, I'm finna keep. Find that pussy, yeah, I'm finna keep. Done it for the thought, yeah, I'm in it deep. 4 fucking kids, I get in it deep. Those something grizz, over Tennessee. Never leave the crib, home Tennessee. On the 9, on the side, on my grind.
Baby Sonic, baby steps, 80 taps. On a son took 80 steps, that was baby steps. Woke up, took 80 steps from my baby step. 80 fat, lady that, cut away rep. And a step, Monostan, that's the way I felt. Hated felt, Monostan, if you hate yourself. I don't try, no ifs, I don't just do. I don't thumb from the song when it's just cool.
You had a couple?
Yeah, because my mom made a move into the attic because it's more expensive, and then I moved to her basement.
Very cool. All right. Let's say bye to Dad. We're gonna go home on an airplane.
How you doing this renovation?
Interesting. I am working with my architect, Claudio Silvestri. If you have more information on architects that we should.
Ain't this the house that is family used to own like back in the day in Chicago? This is Chicago, right?
Building a city of the future, an infinite city that can constantly grow. And I envision flying cars. I envision mastering our own minds and telepathic abilities. I envision
This nigga trying to make Wakanda Part 3.
telephone where we can pick up the phone and talk to our ancestors, eventually starting with a Morse code to a language, to hearing their voice, to eventually seeing them. Yeah.
Got it. Yeah. Well, I think it's great to continue to just make things happen. What is your goal? What is your goal? Like, what do you envision of seeing, like, the house is where you want it to be?
My goal is to have this done in a month.
Wow.
All right.
That's great, man. That's great.
All right, guys. I'm just going to go to the back because I need to stay on the phone. I love you guys. Thank you.
Love you too, Kanye.
Hey, guys, let's go to the back and draw less attention. You know, we stopped using the term stink because we know and we feel. What I'm doing is highlighting all the positive words in a dictionary and basically making a drum machine of language. How many Africans do you know that became millionaires or billionaires off of an orchestra, right? None. How many Africans do you know that became millionaires or billionaires off of a drum machine, right? Because we speak in a simpler language because we don't need the confusion. The future will be simplified. So, bless you. Yeah, thank you, brother. Right, thank you. Let me take a picture of you. So, what's your name?
My name is Terry Scarborough. And I see this all the time.
You stand right here?
I live on the first floor right there.
Well, I'm be across the street from you. Stand right here. I'm gonna take a picture of you.
Okay.
I got you.
Alright. I want to live in the house. That's what I want. I want that. I really do.
Well, I'm gonna be living in this house, so we can help you with your house over there.
No, I want to live there. I want to live here.
No, I'm living there. This is my house. Yeah.
Oh, I look in the window all. That's why I look all the time.
For real? Well, you see me over there.
I see people.
Guys,
and I think about you all
stay
the
there,
time
okay?
when I go
Please.
Guys, we think about you.
Yeah, just go to the end of the property right now. Yeah.
I think about you being a little boy running around, looking out the window.
Oh, I definitely burned a lot of fucking energy and didn't get the energy back. As soon as I hit Chicago, I came back to life. The music came back to life. That's one of the reasons I'm back in Chicago now.
In abundance, I bless the new money. I'm mentally wealthy, spiritually conscious. I'm fresh out of onyx. I'm ballin', I play with the hundreds. Love is the new money.
I wanted to say I don't have Dropbox, but because I'm no longer using Don't, I wrote I need to get Dropbox. Remove the word get. I need Dropbox. Simple. Simplify language to parables. Positive affirmations.
Love is the new money.
Good.
We got love. Come on,
work on that language. Yo, Chance, we need to work on that simplified language. Just for us to spend like just a solid hour on that concept and then rap in that, in those parables, that's the beginning of something.
Kanye, you good?
Yes.
You planning?
You planning what?
You planning?
Planning what?
The trip.
Oh, the Africa trip?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Consequence.
Awesome. Today was awesome. How you feel?
Yeah. I'm still processing. Yeah.
A lot of intake, right? That's why I just gotta.
Yeah, tell me.
All right.
Never mind.
So everyone brings their bottle back.
Yeah, and it can be the same. I think it was in the site that we started recycling, and you basically have to pay for your trash for your trash out, so then it changed the culture because whoever.
This, no.
Yeah.
Like, what do I have to say? No. Why? And why? No and why? That's all I say. I want to know why.
It's from the vintage.
Okay, cool. So, but that's why I think we just need to be.
Yeah.
I think that we need to be like teams like this, also very sharp, very clear, very focused, the racks, even like for this presentation right here, this rack needs to be way more clear, like it's too bunched in and shit. The reason we started fresh, Chicago, this, that, very focused, very high level, soulful, fresh as fuck, not corny whatsoever, individuals who understand the vision, love, respect the vision, but now you guys gotta put your fucking foot down and say, this is what we need in order to be able to do this vision. We're not in Calabasas no more. This is a place we have 80 factories out here, we have workwear factories that will make it. But guys, pull it together, put your foot down, speak up, write it out. This is what we need. Like, we have to get it. Well, I get you guys tomorrow.
All right, have a good night.
And then I could go. But, okay, I can tell you guys the address.
This is an industry town. I grew up like passing all these factories my whole life and shit. Now it's like we're gonna bring some factories here. Take over some. I got work to do. I got a call and I'm clear. And the thing is, it's cool, it's friends, y'all care about me, but it's Noah time. Like, you could believe in the story or not, but when he made the ark, he had to make the fucking ark. So I ain't doing nothing that I ain't supposed to be doing. And the universe is on our side. I know it's slightly in James Brown meets Steve Jobs territory, but it is.
Can I help you?
It's not easy to form, you know what I'm saying?
How are you, John? Good to meet you.
Good to meet you too.
Hello, everybody.
Hi. So John is vice president of the company, and I'm sorry, I didn't want to interrupt you, but he probably should hear.
You know, I'm just gonna say some really extreme things to you to let you know exactly where my mind is. So we're doing a car factory, but what kind of cars do you think we're doing? And if I said it's extreme, and I'm good friends with Elon Musk, so what kind of cars do you think we're doing?
Hopefully ones that go.
We're doing the first flying car factory in Chicago. But this is the fire. Real is the new luxury. Working class. I don't like the word class. I just like all. But this, you know, sweatshirts, school uniforms, t-shirts, real functional wear, simplified, not all this Baroque detailing.
This is a three-dimensional woven product. There's a company called Cardi B, they have a patent on it. So it just gives it a unique drapeability when it's it's three-dimensional knit instead of a real flat woven.
Remember, CPA associates are guests. We respect our guests' privacy.
So, they're paying a lot of money for a jacket that was just quote under here. It's kind of an interesting product. This one has a silicone on it, so it's water repellent.
I love it.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Nice to meet you.
I like showers. I go, I like that. I believe that we bring a beautiful layout of, lovely America, make America great again, this thing, right? It's just like, you start it in his language, shows like a really nice layout of America. It's got like his logo on the top in red. So
Hi, Finley. What up, bro? I see you. Pablo, I see you.
And you have all this thing that goes into specific categories. You go to workforce, you go into environment, you go into gangs, you go into prisons, and like you can lay out all this right.
Ruger Red, thank you for the 5. He said Gripos BBQ chips the best in the world. What the fuck is that?
The segments of division, all these arms that create the ecosystem of what America is, and then talk about jobs going up. Or immediate thing that we're doing with Adidas is bringing factories here. We have to look at ourselves as one family, and the design. This school can bring the glue of that, from education to this prison system. One of the major points I'll show them is that in the 80s and 90s there was a spike in the prison system because they got rid of the mental health facilities. So actually, we need to turn the prison systems to therapy, where people it takes the stigma of, oh, you were in prison, we can't hire you, to you were in prison, you're as fucking dope as a girl from Israel or something. Because they'll kick your ass and they fucking skills. Yeah, that make sure that these people come back into an enhanced society. Because we're not looking to make Mad Max or make some rogue thing. We're looking to turn this motherfucker sci-fi and present those ideas that we can try, or we can put experiment. For me, it's not experiment. I see this as maybe this is not helpful for the meeting, but I'm just going to go to extreme. I see myself as being Noah in a different life, and I see this, and when I'm pulling together, as an arc.
Donovan said, how long we gonna be on this? Y'all voted that we watching the whole thing, ain't we? I think we're gonna get to more interesting parts around. Damn, this bitch got a bubble. Holy shit. Hold on, chat. Let y'all see this shit. Hold on. What the fuck is my OBS?
So northeast. Oh, those are hippos!
What the fuck?
We're a long way from Calabasas.
Oh, nah, we gotta go back. Nah, Kim had the bubble.
So northeast. Oh, those are hippos!
Nah, Kim talented. Nah.
We're a long way from Calabasas.
Somebody said, nah, Lay's fish sticks flavor is the best chips. Thank you, Johnny.
Allow my people to find the light, to find who we really are, to be unslaved, to be unchained, to free our minds, to free our brains. Clear lane, God, with your blessing, allow my people to unite. Allow us to stop attacking each other. Allow us to stop policing each other. That's a form of white supremacy. Allow us to stop attacking each other on social media. God, with your blessing, God, your blessing. Allow our people to unite. Right now, right for the light, for the light, for the light. We live in our life. Christ gave his life. We live in our life. And not suffering. God, with your blessing, allow the suffering to be over. Allow the curse to be risen. God, with your blessing, take the curses off of us. The curse in that part of our own land. The curse is not who we are, no, not know who we are as a man. The curse of welfare. When you give a woman more money if she has 5 kids in the house than if she has a man in the house.
This way. I should look this way. Yeah, just like this. I'm gonna hang you this. Oh, okay. Take more, bro. Alright. More. Yo, Jim, take some.
I get the film, baby.
Thank you. Thank you. God bless. I'm going to get police to protect this.
Let me see these ones. Yeah, we doing with that. We doing with that. Crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, let's have those picked up. And recycle them. It is clear. We are here. You were dead. I'm alive. You still there. We free. I survived. We free. We free. We free. We free. Off the Wi-Fi. Off the my side. Come to the live side. Come to my side. Come to my side. Alubarika Lord. Alubarika Lord. Alubarika Lord. Alubarika Lord. Play from the beginning. Hey, no, he not. I want you to let that part to later.
Good afternoon. My name is William Lalopo.
What's your African name?
Oloch.
Aloch.
Lalopo.
Laloko.
Lalopo. Enjoy the park. Madison Falls National Park is the biggest national park in Uganda. Over 3,800 square kilometers of area. So welcome aboard.
This is so exciting. I've always wanted to go on a safari. No, you didn't. You want to snack? I got some snackies for you, okay? I like them. Yeah, but not a real one.
Life is a game and it's all about like not giving up. Nothing's scary to me. I'm not scared. Whatever got coming, it's coming. Make electric drone planes. Silent drone transportation. But I wouldn't say my ideas, just ideas that governments.
It's a tower of giraffe to the right. Ah, that's majestic, right there.
my boy Clicks rate us, or am I tripping?
I mean, safaris are the best, but as far as the captaincy, that's the best one. Bring up Charlie and figure out how we can make clothes in Africa. We need to start working on taking abandoned tanks and turning them into playgrounds. Start a virtual reality company. That's what I wrote since we got on the helicopter.
Oh shit, we did get a raid from Clicks. Clicks, what up, bro?
Freak everybody out. Oh my god!
That's my young boy right there, man.
Oh my god! He has too many ideas.
Yo, for all the people coming from the Clicks raid, man, listen, I'm Clicks OG, man. I'm Big Act. Hey, we're watching this Kanye West Love Everyone documentary. It never came out, but there was some pieces of it that leaked on social media. Apparently, like, it's huge. The parts that leaked is coming in like 10 minutes, but everybody opted and voted for me to just watch the whole thing in full. So we're just gonna watch the whole thing in full. All right. Anyways, Kim K, Northwest, and Kanye's just being Kanye.
I don't have to get an everyday drug. I'm on a 7-hour flight to Basel. No, not Miami, Switzerland.
Oh wow, amazing. Alright, so I'll stay in LA then to work on this stuff, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back. Okay, cool.
No, you gotta go back. Everyone that I rapped with in Chicago, some people got record deals, some people couldn't get record deals, blah. And all the shit basically sounded good. And then Jay-Z would come out and crush everybody, right? And what I needed to do is basically become good or better than Jay-Z, which is what I did. Yes.
He is better than Jay-Z now, overall.
This person did blah, blah. So what I have to do is become Warren Buffett, which is what I'm doing. Yeah.
Our kind of.
When do you leave, more or less? You said we're gonna leave at like about 5 o'clock.
Okay. I think we should leave. Okay.
Should we do the tour? Okay. I just looked at your watch and maybe the guy.
Look at it has the floor plan is very mindful of a medieval plan. So this cross and at the same time it's round, and it connects different forms. Like an amalgamation of different forms.
The idea that you come right into the center, and from the center you can get to everything.
That's the vibe, right here.
This is a building we've done early on. This is actually a signal box. It's like a huge computer.
This is so beautiful.
You can see that there's this game with geometry is happening at the edge. So the pillars start to dance as the more they turn left or right.
I ain't gonna lie, some of this part is like, what the fuck is going on? Let me skip a little bit.
I can also or do things which are totally organic or.
That's it. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
What a hell of a day to dress like a pile of shit. Woo! I look like trash. That Oscar the Grouch dress. Woo! I look like shit. Woo! I look like shit. Woo! I
think it's very important to work on rich and poor at the same time, because the rich is very experimental. You could try things, you have funding. The poor is very necessary, people need it. And it's very important not to just get caught up to either.
I think in the poor things, it's architectural could be like shelter in the most basic way, but we should make sure we define some kind of program which, let's say, delivers food or health, whatever. Something that is like a spot, you know, that could grow and could be easy accessible for everybody.
That people can make their own food there, farms and aquaponics, and create new industry. The best form of charity, second highest, is creating industry.
These are all possible models, and we certainly would look in all these possibilities, you know, so we can bring in our staff and do it in a way that we don't lose energy, none of us, but we can focus on those two things.
You know, it's been a crazy week. Just want to have a good time tonight. So, I guess it's only right I do my favorite song too then, huh? Yo, drop that shit. Someday, I'm gonna lay down like I did on Sunday. Hold up. Someday, I remember when someday, back when, Some days, I'm not gonna please everybody. Some days, hey, I wanna hit that red dot on everybody. Some days, oh, please don't tell me run. I'm smoking marijuana. I'm gonna wake up and do whatever I wanna. Some days, I've been trying. Sing to make you love me. Hey,
Oh, hey. I like the hair. So sick. Did you mean for me to wear that color or this color?
So no, he's fine. You come back for those.
What's happening? Are we playing old stuff? And new stuff?
Mostly Kids See Ghosts.
Kids see ghosts sometimes.
Some days I take all the time, talk like I drink all the wine, putting in bed but way behind. I'm on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't make this naked line, but between space and time, this ain't what they had in mind. But maybe someday I've been trying. Sing to make you love me. You sound so beautiful. Hey.
Yeah, no, it's unreal.
This kind of is in a family of what I'm thinking about for house design in the future. How this very ergonomic, very bio. This is what I was saying, like.
I got a factory. Yeah, where you live.
Join the evacuation
Virgin Club.
Yeah,
right here.
So everybody in here.
Yeah.
These are these 5 architectural projects that relate to this. The first is the stage name. So basically like Truman Show meets QVC. The idea would be like we design the entire neighborhood, but design all the products in it.
Kids See Ghosts. Yeah, yeah. I put my hands up to see if I still bleed. Hey, hands up.
tell like how close our family is and stuff. It's like North is like way closer, now up the stairs and stuff. I just think I want to work on a community idea with you guys that would be like, what's the version? And I understand that you're like younger and you have your life and you might not want to be in the community and blah blah. Like,
within our community, like our own festival at all times.
Where's that sample from?
We're still the kids we used to be. What? Yeah. I put my hand on the stove to see if I still bleed. And nothing hurts anymore. I feel kind of free.
I dedicate this to you, Ricky, for your newborn. God bless.
Thank you. Nice. Thank you.
We had so much fun. It was so much. Yes. You did motherfucker.
Yes. 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 Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It was a long shot, but y'all niggas. Thank you. I appreciate it. Literally, that was
solid trying to get into that.
That was crazy.
Yeah. 1 o'clock. I did a 7 o'clock just now. But I did eat those damn tacos.
Don't feel bad about that shit, but
Yeah, and also the fucking the McDonald's joint. Earlier.
That one. I'm not gonna say anything about. We'll forget about that.
But yeah, we just gotta keep getting crews of people that are like, just get the shit done and are on it, and we don't sit on our hands and just imagine just what are the amounts of shit that we can get done today that might take someone else 10 years.
I agree.
I'm on text with Big U too, so let's circle around and let's land that shit.
I'm after this. Yep. Perfect. I'll see you. It's gonna work out.
Okay, cool, peace. This whole book is so dope. It's like this guy who's designing all these like utopian cities, and it's just page after page of utopian city. The universe is just so crazy. Like I don't even really know who it came from. Like who is Dennis R? Like Dennis, I know Dennis Rodman. They give me this.
I fast forward like 20 minutes in. What the fuck is this?
Like this anthill.
Okay, this is a hair he definitely had when Charmin did the interview with him.
World. And this is just the very tip of the property. And it'd be good to like look that way, but then it's another one of your structures right there. So we're looking at just nature. The only things I want to see is nature and Terrell.
Changing my life. Some manifesting, some man's a fly. Let's keep the faith in each other. You are my brother, family. Rise on the wall of power, yeah. Rain that we are
beam out the solar. What are your feelings on seeing these other things? Do you think it's worth it to? You see how that goes a little bit higher? Just to put like things are a little bit higher, so you're.
You can take out that, all of that there.
Yeah.
Very easily.
Yo, Patrick, you're right. I didn't really drink tonight.
Homes up here, so I'd like to show them the.
I mean, if you looked at first, I had this filled with Don Julio, but I killed it.
I'd like to show them the way to go, or show them what we're doing, and if they're interested in going into the future.
Yeah, I think it's the proportions and the space and the idea of how to approach, where a learning center, a church, where we sleep, where we dwell, an indoor, outdoor space, a medical facility, a mental health.
Somebody said, go back to the Cardi part. Did I miss the Cardi part? Where's the Cardi part?
Where you have dwelling units around, each one with a sleeping space, a bathroom, and a closet, and then underneath in the middle.
I don't think the Cardi part. I don't think we passed it yet.
Just like, I did it. I put it together in 7 days to choir. Yeah. But it wasn't 7 days. It was 41 years of 7 days.
Absolutely, yes.
Like Picasso said.
Yeah.
Put my hand on the stove. I put my hand on the stove to see if I bleed. Don't it feel good when you know you can never be canceled? And cancel culture, they can't cancel the culture.
I passed that part? I don't think I did. Oh.
Everybody want to go to Adidas, but nobody wants to fix what I'm dealing with and really get me free of these arrangements. It's like I don't.
Oh, I did pass it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and also the fucking the McDonald's joint. Earlier.
That one. Like I said, we'll forget about that.
But yeah, we just gotta keep getting crews of people that are like, just get the shit done and are on it, and we don't sit on our hands and just imagine just what are the amounts of shit that we can get done today that might take someone else 10 years.
I agree.
I'm gonna text with Big U too, so let's circle around and let's land that shit.
After this. Yep. Perfect. I'll see you. It's gonna work out.
Okay, cool, peace. This whole book is so dope. It's like this guy who's designing all these like utopian cities, and it's just page after page of utopian cities. The universe is just so crazy. Like I don't even really know who it came from. Like who is Dennis R? Like Dennis, I know Dennis Rodman that gave me this.
It's beautiful.
Oh, it's Dennis Roach?
May I come in?
Yes.
Good morning.
Hey, what's up, Jay? How are you?
I'm good. How are you? You changed the number again?
Yeah, it's gonna keep happening. I had to keep on eliminating these Corey Gamble CIA types.
Oh my gosh.
That's not some paranoid shit.
Did Corey say he was part of the CIA at one point? Or am I making that up?
Well, my documentary coming out, I don't know. But anyway, yo, does he really think Corey Gamble is in the CIA? Wait, it skipped.
So, Nico, are you from LA originally?
From Orange County.
Oh, yeah, I like it out in Orange County.
Wait, hold on one second. Hello?
Hey, babe, I just sent you this address. I'm like in the middle of Hollywood, and I like don't have no security with me, and I'm just tripping for that.
Where are you going? Okay, you want me to send someone?
Yeah, or someone or a couple people and shit, and just make sure.
Okay, doing that right now.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, bye.
Yeah.
Damn, who would have thought Kanye West is driving to his meetings and photo shoots?
You got any hand lotion?
Yeah, I'm sure they got some in here.
All right, thanks.
Okay, we've seen this part.
Put it together over the next few days, and I can show it to you later this week.
So how do you lay it out when you think about it? What would you like where?
There is 16 acres of buildable, so to say, space, but we could do whatever we want on the landscape. So anything that's unconditioned, we could put like, and basically build like this anthill, world. And this is just the very tip of the property. And it'd be good to like look that way, but then it's another one of your structures right there. So we're looking at just nature. Only things I want to see is nature and Terrell.
One of the things that now I really see and everyone sees, I'm so interested in architecture, I will travel to Japan to just look at something in real life.
Yo, Princess Peach, I know you're like, yo, Ag, say some shit. Keep her. I'm just kind of watching, taking this in a lot. You know what I mean? Like, shit. Y'all voted for me to watch this shit. I'd have been actively talking and we could have figured out some topics. I was like, nigga, watch this shit.
Not less than, not greater than. For the most part, it's just like a general respect.
At this point, I ain't even gonna lie to you, it's about to be 3 a.m.
And go up here and style.
I'm definitely calling the stream after this. I'm gonna schedule a 5 o'clock, not 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock stream tomorrow. We don't even do this shit again.
I swear unto Abraham, to Isaac, and to Jacob, saying, unto the seed I will give it, and I will send an angel before thee.
Like, by the way, this is completely and supremely fascinating, but honestly, it's like the clips we saw on Twitter, those are the hot spots. The rest of this is just us being amazed at the fact that Kanye West has like this functioning, really odd but peculiar brain. And you know, I was gonna tweet this out earlier today. I was gonna say, yo, like for example, I made a tweet earlier today, and I'm sorry if I'm like cutting shit off, but I know some of y'all want me to at least chime in a little bit, right? I made a tweet today, and I mentioned it earlier where I was like, yo, Kanye was the only celeb I know that talks the same, that I see talk the same way if there's a million cameras on or none. That nigga keeps it one way, ain't no front for no cameras or cleaning up shit to be PC. And I thought about this when I was like watching this video, and I was like, that's like dope, but I think that's what people hate about him too. Like, as much as, like, even hearing him say shit that I don't necessarily agree with, like whether he's going in on Pusha T or going in on his artist, or even talking about Cardi B, might not agree with all of those things all at the same time, but I respect the fact that he's honest with it, his opinion, rather than trying to coddle people's feelings by never saying it. But then you also got to, like, balance it with the same guy who you might be like, damn, this is a real nigga because he says what he feels and blah, blah, and da. He's also going to say, like, he's gonna rock that MAGA hat, and he's gonna, you know, tell you about certain things like Harriet Tubman ain't free the slaves, and that shit might piss you off. So it's like with Kanye, you gotta take the good and the bad. There's just not, he's not one of those guys, like, which I think this is a pressure-filled position. I remember, I think Cole kind of said that a little bit, where, you know, because people look at him as the woke guy, there's a pressure that every time he's rapping, he has to come with some woke shit. as opposed to somebody who doesn't have those expectations. And I think Kanye West does an amazing job of kind of breaking it, but it puts you in a weird position as a fan because every time you want to give him credit, it's probably just for that one point, which is more indicative of you because, is it Sunday service? Oh, let me get back to this. Oh, my bad.
This wasn't here last time.
Oh shit, my bad. Of course I'm talking when I'm muted like an idiot, right? Chris Watt, thank you for the 10. He says, yo, Act, shout out to you and how far you've came. I've been here since Herman James. Damn, that's a long time ago. There's a lot of y'all niggas don't even know who that is. It says, I remember I donated my last $2 and you sent me back 10 just because it had to be like 2016. Yeah, it probably was, bro. Yeah, I'm hoping you do better in life, and I'm hoping, the mere fact you could even donate 10 today is just you kind of bouncing back, which that's what life's about, man. Bouncing back.
Yeah, they developing. This is great. Yeah, this wasn't here.
How close, yeah? You know what? I got a hot take, though. I think that Tyler, the Creator, is closer to Kanye than Travis Scott. Yeah, I might vehemently disagree, but I don't think Travis Scott's creativity is anywhere near the atmosphere of Kanye West combined with or Tyler, the Creator. Tyler, the Creator is more in that creative realm. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like Travis Scott, great, dope, but no.
Yeah, this is fire. This wasn't here either. This is fire. Oh, they brought a whole different rack. Yeah, this shit wasn't here. This is such a random color. This is sick.
But do you not like this color? Because I feel like the Yeezy version of the color would be that. Like it wouldn't be
I like this, but I have to be in the mood for it. Like that spearmint, like I have to be in the mood. Like I could always kind of go for that. I'm always going for this. And then this will be third, but this, I even like this. What this is almost doing.
The whole space is furniture.
Yeah. And this is very in line with the shoe.
What's this?
That was like, it's a light.
See the shoes in his face.
Yeah, it was going as is. Like kids areas and adult areas be in the same area. So we could realize that with kids, like we like forced to grow up. But we growing up into somebody else's version of reality. So are we growing up into our parents' reality? We could make our own reality. Like running around and So that's I love when I can. If I'm even more ramped up, I really tap into like 5-year-old, 4-year-old, 3-year-old sensibility. And sometimes I'll look back, like after I'm like come down, I'm like really calm, and I'll look at the ideas and that was the idea right there. I had it right there. Yeah. But that's the problem is you have all the answers when you're ramped up, but no one wants to listen to you. Because there'll just be like too much information for people and this and that. Like you go back and you take, like when I met with Trump, and just take every line one by one, it all is actually the exact thing that should be said. It was just like, the people like, I just didn't understand
Yeah. And it's, you know what, it's, like you just said, you know, you, like people want you to grow up to somebody else, in actuality, somebody else. Yeah, it should always just be you. You feel me? Whatever you want to do. You know what I'm trying to say? That's what makes you young forever. Because it's the thing that everybody wants to be young.
All I do is like read the Bible and then make things. I say like there's very little things that are man-made that are better than what I actually have in my head. And it's only a few times like, you know, that something that's man-made can like even like match something. Only like what God made is better than what I can think of. Like I was sitting and looking at a caterpillar like before the butterflies came, and I was just like staring at it for like really like 4 or 5 minutes, just staring at them walking and stuff. Just imagine like when I'm making like, yo, God come in like one creature and just body this whole thing, like this one insect. Like, as much as we're looking into this, so that's the thing that whenever something feels more organic or more, you know, alien or more like an insect or an animal or something like that, that's one thing I love about this print. It feels more like, wow, yeah, you know, that kind of. This looks like the refrigerator room kitchen of the future.
Yeah.
But totally elegant, just really like, I feel like it's one thing to have like a Da Vinci sketch of an airplane, it's another thing to be like the Wright brothers. And I feel like there's some things, a lot of references that we look at that are really like Teletubby, and then it's like the Terrell and Stephen Pike stuff. It feels like Wright brothers. I feel like it's gonna fly. Yeah. The idea like that set over there in 72, that little foam thing you sit in, I mean, that could be a toilet and a bathtub and a shower and a couch and a seating room and a, you know? It was so interesting, like, so we're looking at all these shoes and they're coming out so good and everything. You got like the 350 V3, it has this 8-inch print on it. You got the 3D printed shoe, has a really good vibe to it. We looked at them all in the foam room yesterday. And I take the Terrell things that I was very cautious about when I got them, because it was like the Lord of the Rings. I was like, this is the answer. How we're talking about how we build things out of foam. Let's build the big Terrell space in 4 months.
Should the whole thing, the whole city, be on?
Yeah, I think you should try it. I mean, eventually will be. It's gonna be, you know, this would be like a new standard. This idea of this kind of space. And then people will look at things like that and start making couches like that, so we might as well be the ones to do it also.
Yeah.
What's the foam modular version of that? He feels it should be. Did you lie on this one that was like a little bit more?
Yeah. When it was more reclined back, it was at this length.
Could you lay on this one right now? This one's 4.
Terrell's was 3.6.
But see, shelter, this is like the exact thing that I would want for my home after, you know, having Axel or everything. So, but
versus orphanage. Like those like beds right there.
So do we just build the four? Can we do you guys do a version of mock-up for this in this space where the 4-feet version would be this and we build that out? Can we do it at the same time as building out that over there? Yeah, slow it down. And 2 crews.
Like I feel joy when I come into the space and I hear how I sound, from my voices, and it resonates. That taste is this artificial version of joy. It's something agreed upon that was programmed to us, as opposed to like, we didn't know, we didn't plan that this thing would, do this kind of sound like that. So how can we make it more scientific? What do you need to live? Because I feel like there's a fear in people not accepting what we are presenting, so we want to put it in easy tones. And I'm so sick of like the taste conversation. So, how do we get to the more just into the study of like actual needs and living?
Yeah, instead of using that as like a shower. And I guess show you the helicopter property or Polaris property. Okay, John, we'd like to get on the Polaris.
Think of the heated slab where you've got
like a
radiant lines, but now you're running water. You're running cool water through.
That's beautiful, yeah.
Instead of radiant tubes, it's chilled tubes. Yeah, cast in the slab.
Just look it online. Yeah, I've never done it, but it's
same concept as radiant flooring.
It's exactly the same, just the reverse.
You're running a chilled water line versus a heated water line.
Yeah, just the thing is, in those caves, you're gonna need, because the temperature will stay stable at a hot temperature if you don't cool it down.
And in the summer, we'll wish we had a chilled slab.
You really will wish it. I wish we were there right now.
Yeah.
Try and find it. We should look at it. What would be the most inexpensive way to dense scrap? I would compact it with dense scrap. That's a great view. Come straight into it. You just want to slow into it. Yeah. Okay. I would say that's the corner. This is the perpendicular to it. I would give that dimension. And then I would then do that. Then say that is my trajectory. That. And then I would say that is my horizontal, and I would drop down whatever the percentage is to make that angle down. And that's how they build it. Does that make sense? Yeah.
And then how would about that?
So then so once I get to that datum, I would then say that, that dimension will be, let's say it's that, or whatever if it's that, I would say, okay, that is my dimension. And then I would set up the angle from that.
Alright, man. Is there anything else interesting in this? This shit finna put me to sleep, dog. I ain't gonna hold you.
We about to have to be humans.
It's cool, but it ain't that cool, bro. I've been sitting here just planning my next stream. I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm like, man, this shit is 3 o'clock before I even get to any fucking topics. Holy shit. If y'all looked on the King Academics page, I ain't gonna lie to you. I just scheduled another fucking stream. I'm like, man, this shit is crazy. I just made up topics right now. I'm like, ooh, we gotta kick Drake week off right. I got a whole theory. It's gonna take me about like 10-15 minutes to break down the Bobby Althoff experiment. It will be race related. We're gonna get to Lil Tay, but it's 3:00, my nigga. I'm trying to get through this Kanye shit, but it's like, dog. At some points, you can tell it's unedited. So like, obviously, this is so. If you're wondering where all this footage came from, this is raw footage that was supposedly gathered from like him doing him. You know, he's not really trying to shoot too much shit, right? But he's not doing anything out of the ordinary for a documentary. It's like you're gonna film him in his natural setting, having regular conversations, and then you can edit it down. And I think that's what is missing, the edit downs and some of the narratives or storylines. Because yes, when you do documentaries, you want people to follow along. This seems like random clips, even though you'll see him in the studio with a couple cool people. He'd be on the phone, and I guess that's where people like that unedited shit. But like, it's not intriguing throughout the whole time. It's only when you get some type of information or see some type of people.
Condition. Like I'm on some it's songs in the key of life level, but you know, even be able to anchor that up more, because it's like with technology, the technology is always advancing past where it was like in the 50s and 60s and 70s, and like some people say we haven't made it past songs in the key of life.
That's Runaway and Wolves put together.
That shit is right there. That's what I'm talking about, man.
That's definitely off the meds. That was, man, I was ramped. I'll tell you that when I made that joint. I was in Miami.
Rise up.
My bad. Once again. Thank you, Holidays has been watching on streams lately. I keep going crazy. I appreciate you. And also, Chris Y, he says, we were struggling back in the day, but we up now, big dog. My boy.
Rise up, rise up. Wake up. Walk around that block. Put that Percocet down. Put those pills down. Rise up. Open your eyes. This is your day. Can't nobody control you but you. Can't nobody be controlling your mind. You can't expect nobody to give you this gratitude. Do good for the sake of good, not for the sake of impressing nobody or impressing yourself. Or if your father ain't never showed up, your girlfriend will never give you credit. Right now I need you to rise up. Rise up. Put those drugs away. Put those drugs away. Rise up. Rise up. Man.
Yo, did he just add drums just with his mouth? It's fire though. He just added drums with his mouth. Bro, he's doing a breakdown of what drums should be at this part with just his mouth. That's crazy.
you believe it. Grand Theft Auto, we in the game, Grand Theft Auto, we all the same, Money ain't real, time ain't real, money ain't real, time ain't real, money ain't real, time ain't real. Guess what? You never get killed. Time ain't real, money ain't real, time ain't real, time ain't real, money ain't real, money ain't real, time ain't real, time ain't.
He just added the drums with his mouth. He's freestyling and like almost like creating bridges and hooks. It's kind of crazy. Like this is kind of really genius. I ain't gonna lie.
We in the game, Grand Theft Auto, we in the game. You can't get killed, you can't get killed, you can't get killed, you can't get killed. Money ain't real, time ain't real. You can't get killed. We in the game. Codes. Living with 99 lives. Someone is on my mind, sign. What was on my mind time? Niggas acting up on my time. No more fuck niggas. No more manipulation. The dark will come to light. The dark will come to light, baby.
That's fire.
Got some in there. We finding something that's.
Hey, real quick, cause I think y'all think I'm like ducking this. Let me play this part. I think y'all think I'm ducking it, so let me just play. I'm gonna react to this, so y'all can clip it, whatever. I'm gonna react to his comments on Cardi B. Here we go.
Yes, Corey is CIA. Like, he didn't even have to say it. I know it. You fucking CIA. What are you talking about? Like, what the fuck? This is my godmother. This is my this. He's Illuminati. That's why fucking Cardi B was over there. Cardi B is a plant by the Illuminati. She don't write her raps. She's just there to like sound as ignorant as possible, and then make songs like "Fuck 'em" and you get some money. You know, she was literally replaced, Nicki Minaj purposely. That they put her there. And now she doesn't know what to do. And she's just she has no idea what the fuck is going on. She thinks it's just a blessing from the universe. There ain't no blessing from the fucking universe. She's a fucking planet.
Can you repeat for housekeeping and come in?
Yes, it's cool.
Thank you.
I think that footage is in. I can take a look at it. We got it this weekend.
Yeah, just see if you get some more, see what's going on with it, and just like, hold on, let me call you back. Thanks.
Hey, so remember this video was recorded in 2018. Cardi B really kind of erupted on the scene with Bodak Yellow in 2018. I'm gonna be honest with you. I understand why Kanye is saying this. I mean, honestly, there's somebody right now saying this about Sexy Red. Again, first of all, Nicki's like, and I got to talk about all female rappers because there's been a path of degeneracy that was continued and hypened by Cardi. Then we get the City Girls. Then we get the Megs and even Sweeties trying to follow. Then we get the it's been a path of degeneracy, especially with women. Okay, I understand why Kanye says this because look how he always expresses his disdain for his wife or even his daughter to in the future potentially even work with brands like Playboy. You get what I mean? Yeah. Unfortunately, that's just really what it is. Now, granted, I think he probably has just accepted it and just understand that these artists are just gonna come in the game and this is what that era is. Obviously, Cardi B responded to this, right? She posted up a clip of Kanye, I guess, giving her props recently. Seems like this might be this year or last year.
And my cousins were saying, come by here yesterday, but I was finishing.
You're working.
I was finishing that verse for your girl, you know what I mean? Like, I always believed in her since she was on the show, period.
Okay, he was talking about Cardi B there. Yo, here's the reality of it, man. And again, I don't think it's personalized towards Cardi as much as you might think. A lot of female rap has been pushed towards this, and by the way, actually, I'm going to get a lot more into it tomorrow. Like, remind me to go over the segment why Glorilla's falling off and Sexy Red is going up. Anytime we think we found the most ratchet bitch, they find another more ratchet bitch. You get what I mean? We thought Glorilla was the one. She had bitches with C-section scars, like pregnant in her video. Like, these bitches had like buck 50s. Like, these bitches look atrocious. They really look like hood bitches. They were like, yeah, that's what we, everybody, even me, I'm like, yeah, this is what we love. Yeah. As soon as she got some money, she started spending, getting some Chanel. Her wig started looking better. She looked too right. Let's get Sexy Red. She had a fucking Gucci Man tattoo on the side of her face. Let me tell you this, man. Anytime this is where music is at. And this is what Kanye was talking about, right? Nicki and them came in the game following, they were following Degeneracy too. They weren't following Lauryn Hill. They were following Lil Kim. Lil Kim was singing about she could make a fucking Sprite can disappear down her fucking throat. Okay? Let's keep it a bean. Nicki Minaj come in the game. Her name is Nicki Minaj. You get what I mean? Like, already. Now, don't tell me about her real name that rhymes. Fuck all that shit. She was giving off that energy of, listen, hey, I'm that chick. And obviously she could rap. We're not talking about rapping here. And I'll talk about rapping in a second because obviously he did mention that Cardi can't write. But Nicki continued the realm of degeneracy. You know why? One of the reasons why Cardi even popped off? Everybody kept saying this is one of the real bitches from the Bronx. People love their personality. People like the fact that, yo, this chick would go live in the fucking toilet, which is, by the way, usually uncouth and people don't really like when women do. But everybody was like, they want a real bitch. That's what I'm trying to tell you. The reason why Sexy Red, I ain't saying her music ain't popping, but we are in female music at this point has gone to the realm of we're looking for a caricature of the most ghettoist, degenerate woman. And anytime a woman gets on and cleans her image up, that's what I'm saying. That's why Sexy Red's good. Like, she got tattoos and all that shit. You can tell she really hood. If Sexy Red cleaned that image up a little bit, they off her. That's what's going on with Glorilla. Glorilla got a couple million now. Glorilla's like, oh shit, let me start getting right. You know, everybody starts saying, yeah, shit ain't hitting the same. Yo, these days people want ankle monitor music, bro. It's ankle monitor music, okay? People want the degenerate, the woman, like, put it like this. The woman that the majority of men wouldn't fucking fuck with a 10-foot pole, that's the woman who is pretty much getting hyped up. And I'm not targeting anyone, but I'm letting you know where it's going. There's going to be in the next, I'm going to say next year, another woman that erupts on the scene. And like, actually, I got to bring up Sukihana too, because Sukihana was also, she was before her time. Like, if Sukihana didn't come out before, Sukihana would have been after Sexy Red. Like, degeneracy at an all-time high. Now, what Kanye's talking about, a plant, I think for the most part, the majority of women are plants if we're going by his metric. And this is what I think his metric is. His metric is women who are coming in the game who are only feeding that one type of, like, oh, the sexualization and degeneracy. They're checking off that box. We're not getting new Lauryn Hills coming in. We're not getting new Missy Elliott's coming in, at least getting on the mainstream level. The ones that are coming in now, the reason why they're plants is because, hey, it's easier to just fall into the I'ma promote pussy, this and third, and degeneracy, and you'll go to the top. So again, I don't think this is a Cardi thing. I just think this is the majority of what women rappers are having the opening to do. Now, here's the thing. Am I mad at it? No, it's actually shit. I mean, we're going to see how it's going to have a long-term effect, obviously. Like, obviously, there's so many ramifications. There's social ramifications. There's, there's societal ramifications. Like, when your role model is the city girls and all they're telling you is to fuck for a bag. You get what I mean? Or like, yo, fuck these dudes. If he can't give you nothing, he's worthless. I'm pretty sure, like, just over time beating that message into young girls' heads, you're pretty much raising prostitutes. You get what I mean? Or you're raising escorts. That's kind of the reality of the matter. So I completely get what Kanye's saying. Now, do I believe Cardi B ain't no fucking Illuminati? Okay. By the way, I don't even know why he used the word Illuminati. If we're gonna have a short list of Illuminati people, nigga, we say you on it, nigga. You're one of the biggest artists in the game. You know what I mean? Now, apart from that, the writing of raps thing, I'm agreeing with Kanye too, bro. Listen, bro, I'm always called a spade a spade. In 2018, I don't think Cardi B wrote more than half of her lyrics. I do think over time she's probably contributed. I don't know how she works. You know, I've never been in the studio with her, but I do think she's written or she's been involved in the writing process way more now than she was in 2018. Okay, obviously Bodak Yellow, when people heard about who wrote it, yeah, that's her big song. Like, bro, Kanye is not saying nothing that's, you know what I mean? And again, you know, here's the thing too. In 2018, I think people cared a little bit more about writing. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, like, and I think this is where Nicki fans always, because this is why they were like, yo, you gotta talk about this, because they want, like, me or anybody else to make a big stink about this whole writing thing. Like, bro, none of these female rappers are writing except Nicki, and to keep it real, it's just not that big of a deal no more. Like, nobody gives a fuck. Y'all not rapping like J. Cole and Drake. It's not like y'all rapping on that level that people be like, oh my God. Like, if we found out that J. Cole didn't write that verse he just dropped, like, we'd be heartbroken. But finding out that Ice Spice didn't write Deli, like, what the fuck? Who cares? Like, come on, like, bruh. Like, come on. She up in the deli. She showed her panties. Like, God damn it, a 2-year-old could have wrote that, bro. Like, come on, dog. Nobody cares if these female rappers are kind of writing, at least for the majority, for the most part right now. To me, it's about the societal effect, and I think Kanye has always been very aware of that. And also, is this sustainable? So far this year, this been the year of the females. Let them rock. Now, again, you know, I could try to sit up on our moral high horse and be like, yo, this is just degeneracy. But when we support the bigger and the bigger killer, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like, to keep it real, nobody music hit harder than Vaughn once we realized Vaughn clapped like 10 days. You get what I mean? So we love to support the killers on the man's side. And then, you know, I don't want to be a total hypocrite to be like, oh, the women got to make wholesome music while we're supporting the guys making the killer music. So, again, at the end of the day, and again, I guess this extends it beyond just women, because in reality, the majority of people who succeed in the music industry, they're a cog in the wheel. They're a spoke in a wheel. They're not changing the game. They're just the new face, the refresh that is in a lane that already exists, that labels have put a shit ton of marketing dollars behind. And again, every so often, they need a new face, okay? We had it with Glorilla. Now we got it with Sexy Red. We'll see how it goes, right? In terms of female rappers. And by the way, I think, you know, also in 2018 is a pivotal time. Nicki Minaj literally was running the game for like 10 years straight, right? Like, she was the de facto female rapper for 10 years straight. Her reign started getting challenged. There started being new women in the mix. So it is what it is, but anything Kanye said about Cardi B, I don't think he was incorrect. This is Cardi B in 2018, someone who was learning how to really structure songs, work on hooks, grow and evolve her pen, and also Cardi B, you know, again, she might not think that she, you know, came in pushing an agenda, but she's one of the women that kind of sparked this woman in power era in terms of promoting, like, hey, listen, a little bit more. It was a little bit different than what Nicki was doing. Again, I think you need a Cardi to get to a City Girls, right? Which, by the way, you know, I was saying that Yachty is responsible for this female era partly. Really, you know who's responsible? It's Partisan Fontaine. I think is he the one who wrote Bodak Yellow? Or am I tripping? But I know he wrote some shit for Cardi B. So if he was responsible for helping Cardi B pop off, like that nigga might have been responsible for a lot of shit. You know what I mean? Anyway, yeah, you know, somebody said she literally, well, Kanye said she literally replaced Nicki Minaj purposely. I don't think she replaced Nicki Minaj. What I believe happened is that, hey, I mean, I do think the powers that be that were trying to replace Nicki Minaj. But, you know what I mean? Again, at the end of the day, it's out with the old, in with the new. This is the music industry. And they always need a refresh with a new face to make more money. That's just how it goes, okay? Somebody said, shake your dreads, shake your dreads, shake your dreads. Hey, I ain't tripping over none of that shit, man. Listen, I like Sexy Red, too. I do like Sexy Red. I'm trying to set up an interview with her right now. But the reality, if we're following the train of what's happening, is that degeneracy is getting replaced by more degeneracy. You get what I mean? Like, basically, you get Glorilla talking about how she real this and third. You know what I mean? She F-R-E-E, fuck nigga free. All right, cool. That was cool until, like, Sexy Red just basically jumped over the moon with some, yo, yeah, I got an STD. You know what I mean? Booty hole, brown pussy. Like, she went so crazy with it. I think she might be on for a little bit because you got to find a different breed of ratchet to pass. Like, you got to find a bitch on definitely, like, Section 8. You got to find a Section 8 bitch with some rotten tooth that used to smoke crack, a rasp in her voice, and definitely hairy armpits to come counter Sexy Red. Sexy Red got it all. She got it all. The bitch wearing a nightgown to rehearsals. Yo, she wore a nightgown in a bodega. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. See, that's the thing she got. Yo, Sexy Red, if you fuck this up, I don't know what to say. People like you because you're wearing your nightgown on stage in the bodega while you're doing like the little acoustic shit with Enos Banks or whatever, Enos Baker or whatever his name is. Don't stop. Do not be like Glorilla. Glorilla starts seeing the millions in her bank account and start copping all type of designer shit. She look too expensive now. So when she talking that ghetto shit, you're like, bitch, you shopping at YSL, Celine, and Dior and Fendi. You in Louis Vuitton. The fuck is you talking about? You know what I mean? Sexy Red still look broke. I love it. Like, she still look like she's struggling. And to keep it real, I don't know if it was a stunt. I think it was just natural. That video of that nigga going live, showing that she's still fucking the degenerates of the world. She's still fucking a nigga on house arrest. It just made it like it was the perfect thing to see as the audience, because you're like, oh, she's not faking it. She's exactly who we thought she was. But yeah, I'm just trying to tell y'all, degeneracy is been going down for a long time. Like, put it like this. You know why Sweetie ain't popping like that with music? Sweetie just not nasty enough, man. Like, she look cute, but like cuteness don't really work unless you're on some Ice Spice shit, man. And even then, I would say, yo, Ice Spice, like, her music be hitting better than Sweetie. These days, is the chicks that don't look too attractive, $150 across the face, bullet wounds, C-section scars, cellulite, all that type of shit, man. That's the shit that's winning, man, because we're, and it's, I don't want to give this point away now because I want to go into it tomorrow. This is where also you get to see where the Bobby Althorps of the world fit in, because it's when you look at the type of artist that's popping up, they're almost looking like caricatures, right? And then you look at the Bobby Althorp person, and you know there's many different movies you could point to where it's an instant hit. They take the awkward white person to put around the most stereotypical black people, and then that's the hilarity, or that's the thing that makes people or white people feel comfortable in coming into the black world. They're like, oh, okay, we're among the hooligans. We're in the hood. You know what I mean? One of those. Like, you know what I mean? Go watch Soul Plane. Really, the main family on Soul Plane was the white family. I don't know if y'all remember. Yeah, Kevin Hart was on that bitch. But the main shtick of it was, let's get the white awkward family with the white girl who like to fuck, the white girl like to fuck niggas, but the others who don't really like black people, stick him on the most blackest, most stereotypical flight ever, Soul Plane. The pilot's eating fried chicken, they rolling dice in the corner. Yes, that's what they wanted to do as a movie. I'm telling you, there's a lot going on. You know what I mean? Again, you play on certain stereotypes. It's been happening. Like, nobody's reinventing the wheel. You could see these things continually happen if you go back further in history. Anyway, chap, I'm getting off here, man. It is 3:30 or about 3:30 on the East Coast. I do want to hit y'all with some fresh topics. I know we spent about damn near an hour and 45 minutes watching this documentary. If you need a link to it, just get in the Discord. I'm pretty sure people will have a link to it. By the way, I would suggest if you do want to watch it in full, I hear there's some other parts too that weren't in this long when I was watching. Have a listening or watching session, a little watching session in Discord. All right. Tomorrow when I get back on, I've already scheduled a stream. It's going to be around 7 or 8 o'clock. We're going to be just hitting straight topics, and hopefully we could get a 5-hour streaming. All right. So I specifically have planned for 7 or 8 that 5 hours takes us to about 1 a.m. or so. Okay. At the max. All right. Chat. I'm going to catch y'all tomorrow. Sorry if, you wanted more topics. We just went down a rabbit hole of this BS, but I still like it because I do like Ye. All right. Chat. Love you.